Oh, wait. Where's the game? Where'd it go? Oh, right. I was using the same thing for Hot to Full Boyfriend. That's why. Let's bring that back up and readjust that. Okay. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to the stream, and welcome to another episode of Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We are going to be doing the fourth case today. Quick recap on last time. Last time was kind of complicated, but at the same time, was it really? I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, last time was the urban myth of going to the netherworld, or I guess spirited away is the other way you could probably call it. Basically, we got picked for a urban legend tour or a mystery spots tour, I guess, however you want to call that. And there were quite a few other people with us. Instead of the usual back and forth between days going back to the center and back to the scene, we were in this tour for the entire episode. And basically, there were people who were selected by a mysterious tour organizer. And the tour basically goes through a bunch of places that is related to a certain murder. Long story short, let's just say at the end of all of that, one of the people on the tour was the actual organizer, and they were trying to look for the murderer for said murder case that wasn't solved. I guess that's the short of it. There's quite a few other things surrounding that. Who did what? Why? What happened really? And I guess we're also getting deeper into the what is it? The cult? Is it a cult for the end of the world? So many of those, but in this particular case, connected to the cards we've been collecting throughout the game. That's as dirty and terribly summarized as I could get it. If you want to know full details, watch the previous VOD for that one. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started with this, because I don't know how long it's going to take, but each case has taken pretty long as far as stream length goes, so let me shrink myself here really quick, and we will get started with today's case. Alright, and just a few more things here, and let's go. Right, I don't exactly know what this card is called, but it got stairs regarding to mysteries of the netherworld and stuff like that. And I guess we're gonna move on to the next one. Episode 4, Permeating Blight. I see we're gonna be dealing with what is it? Oh, what the? Oh, what is this? People getting poisoned from opening a box? That was pretty quick for the intro. 2 Zimmers were arrested after attempting to enter an embassy at Akasaka. Adding that mystery tour participant Fujiwara to the count. The total comes to 8 arrests across 5 cases. The world's getting really scary lately. And let me adjust the audio. Can I adjust it from here? No, not from there. Let me adjust it through the mixer. It seems a little bit high for some reason. Nope, other way. Adjusting. Seems a little bit high still. Okay, push that down a little bit more. Good lord, that is very high. May have to adjust the audio once we can. Okay.
The world's getting really scary lately. Are they doing this to make the Great Reset happen?
They're following someone's directives. Probably the Samazima admin. This borders on a conspiracy theory. But I believe the admin is agitating the Zimmers and leveraging the devastation and judgment prophecy as a beacon of hope.
What exactly is devastation and judgment? Why would someone wish for that?
Those who hate this world enough to wish devastation upon it. There are more people like that around than you might think. By the way, one of the tour participants, Mr. Gasmask. I heard from Jasmine that he has gone missing. Yeah, he did go missing at the end of the episode last time. Went back to the elevator, and by the time it got to the bottom floor, his gas mask was the only thing left, as well as a card.
I hope he's alright. The only trace of him they found was his Illuminate card.
Stairway to Limbo. Those who descend into the underworld will inevitably fade into oblivion. This adds further credence that each card foretells its owner's fate. Well, Mrs. Ami, about the new request. We got curses. We got a cursed doll and a picture of who the cursed doll's supposed to affect. And lots of, I'm assuming, kanji for death that's kind of messily scrawled on there. We have been asked to evaluate a cursed artifact. I will handle the evaluation itself.
Okay.
So we just need to retrieve it and come back? I don't think it's gonna be that easy. It rarely is.
Artifact evaluation gig, huh? And this particular artifact is a cursed one? Yep, that's right. Client name is Jun Mayusaki. Yeah, he got famous from doing online retail. Let me guess, Zami. Never heard of him? Good guess. You sweet summer child. But should we be worried if it's a cursed artifact? What do you mean? If we touch it, won't we die from the curse? Like frothing at the mouth? That kind of thing's not gonna happen so fast. Also, only a few curses are genuine. Do you think it's a fake? I really don't want to get cursed. Yeah, Zami, I bet curses love you. Oh, come on, don't say that. Anyway, let's do some social media research to find info on the requester. Understood.
Again.
Our client is asking us to estimate the value of a cursed item. Let's start by figuring out what exactly this cursed artifact is. Okay, I'll search for rumors about cursed artifacts. This Jun Masuyaki guy is quite the character. We should find out more before meeting him. On it.
Alright, let me see if I can adjust the audio first before we do anything. I doubt it. Why are options blacked out? Oh, I guess it's gonna be here. Music, sound effects. Holy crap, it's already pretty high-ish. Okay, let me adjust this first on the mixer and then adjust this. Okay, this should be good enough. Hey Troljings, welcome. We're about to start the next case for this, and I need to adjust the audio really quick because this thing is loud. Okay, should be good. But anyway, today we are checking out a cursed artifact and apparently an online retailer. So should be pretty interesting. We'll see what actually happens though. Beauty June, I guess this is the guy that we're looking for. I managed to get that famous box. If it's genuine, it could be worth a lot.
This box was in the case files, but the color looks a little brighter than in the photos. Do these things sell for a lot?
Just got off work past midnight, Otskare. Please get some rest.
That's why he wants to get an evaluation to confirm on how authentic it is. Authentic. Like if a popular cult channel like the Centers would call it legit. That means fans will throw their money at it.
Beauty and the box, okay. There's nothing here. I expect no less of Beauty June, but is it safe to have a box like that? Maybe you shouldn't keep it.
Beauty? He's called Beauty June online.
Yeah, did you not see the name? Is this beauty guy famous? He seems rich.
Look, I'm not the only one who didn't know about him. So desperate to not look that ignorant. This guy has a bunch of other products too, not just beauty foods.
Beauty foods? You mean like collagen stuff? You don't know Jun Masuyaki? He's totally famous, goes by Beauty June.
Jun Masayaki, he's that famous? He used to be a host. Once he moved to beauty, things really took off.
Wow, we're getting clues just for that. This post went viral, so let me do a little marketing. Beauty June's fermented organic protein. Fermented organic protein, what's it made out of? Is now on sale. First timers get 50% off, so don't miss your chance to order now. Not sponsored.
Fermented organic protein. She's gonna start talking about muscles. Do you think drinking this would make you really muscular?
Yep, called it.
For sure.
We also are currently developing our hyper-exclusive, beautifying, anti-aging, miracle digestive beauty. On sale soon, beauty. So this is like a beauty tea? I've heard of those before, but I feel like they're pretty much bunk.
Miracle? Wow. But would it still be a miracle after it starts selling?
Nah, it's just for the marketing.
Rena's Picks. Every morning I've been drinking Beauty June's fermented organic protein. I'm also getting testers for the beauty. I'll guarantee you'll be a repeat customer, one of my top picks.
Yeah, that sounds paid. That's a paid ad.
Who is this person? There's already people drinking the Miracle Digestive Beauty. The Cloud Chaser has arrived. Let's see here. The account name is Rena. I wonder if she has some connection to Mr. Beauty's company. That or Beauty is working with influencers.
Okay, she at least could tell that much. Is this Rena girl dating Beauty June?
She keeps posting about him. Oh, it looks like this person's name Rena. Is Beauty's girlfriend. Oh really? Maybe she'll be at Beauty's place when we show up. What a supportive girlfriend, helping with product promotion.
I wonder if Beauty June is okay. He really isn't taking the artifact effects seriously. They say touching, looking, or even hearing about that thing can curse you.
Cursed objects. Only dangerous things come to mind. There's so many different kinds of curses, no wonder people get interested. Jasmine, you can get cursed by touching, looking at, or even just hearing about these artifacts. You looked at the post, Zammy. One mark against you. And one for me because you told me about it. I'm gonna focus on driving now, okay? Let's keep our points even until the end. Why did we even take this messed up request?
I don't know, because Boss has interesting hobbies apparently.
Words artifacts are coming through?
Look into that, okay. Is there anything else here that showed up? No, I guess just that. I thought there'd be something on the girlfriend. I wonder if we're gonna get any urban legends regarding artifacts. Pharaoh real! That box Beauty found must be totally cursed. I wonder what kind of curse it has.
I hope Mr. Beauty doesn't get cursed if the box is actually authentic. There are lots of people like that who think it won't happen to them.
Okay. Here, this photo from when it first got famous. There were a bunch of other rumors about the curse too. Looks pretty intense. Sold for 200,000 yen. Which is, let's say, less than 2,000 bucks now? That's still quite a bit of money for just a random box.
Hey, I know this. It's an online marketplace app called Fleamari. Wow, it got attention from being sold there? If it's trending, a lot of people must be interested.
And we got a thing here.
A reaction. I'll search for curse rumors. People really do love curses and rumors. A village head's entire clan was taken out by this box. Scary. An entire clan was taken out? That's a pretty wild story. By the way, is a village head like a town chairman or... Nah, it says village, so it's probably more like a mayor.
No idea.
I wonder what's inside. Just imagining it creeps me out. Yeah, seriously, what could be inside? Maybe some hair or a message written in blood. No, stop.
Could be some ancient venom-based poison. Insects forced to fight each other, packed in there. Or maybe human fingers. A cursed clown box. There's probably a cursed clown box somewhere in B-grade horror films.
Human fingers? Gross.
That's more gross than actually a curse. The only box I know is Pandora's. Beauty, don't open the box. Do not open it. I'm not joking around.
What happens if you open it? I mean, you'd be cursed, of course.
I guess these people have not heard about Pandora's box. Do you really think curses are real in this day and age? It's just a box.
Do curses tend to go away over time? I think it'd be great if they did.
I don't think I've heard of one that does. Nah, the previous owner was really done in by it. So who's selling the box then?
What? Done in? More specifics, please.
Yeah, I heard they went missing.
Missing? Wait, then how did Mr. Beauty get the box? Missing. Well, let's ask him ourselves. Maybe he knew the previous owner?
We're not done yet. There's another one. Cursed rumors. This is probably an urban myth. What is that box? So many rumors going around. Is it that bad?
It just looks like an old wooden box. Something's up with that seal.
If some old box like that has value, I'm gonna go buy some wood and make a bunch right now. Yeah, make a bunch of lookalikes. Get a lot of money that way.
Is it just an old box? Depends on the info you come up with and the boss man's assessment.
Crazy things in wooden boxes? Ryomen Sukuna, hands down, all four of them. Marketing sells, yeah.
What? Ryomen who? Oh, Ryomen Sukuna. It's like talking about Superman.
Okay, I don't know that one. I guess we'll look that up afterwards. Could someone please tell me how to pronounce that?
Sukuna? So hard to read.
Is it a Jujutsu Kaisen reference, or did Jujutsu Kaisen reference that from somewhere else? Think about that.
Tough one for sure.
Ryomen Sukuna. If you search for it, the results are probably buried under game and anime characters. Called out. Called out, yeah. It's like FGO buried all the real-life historical figures under waifu characters who are buried the actual male person related to the name. Like Da Vinci. Da Vinci.
Oh, it's used as a video game character too. So is he a superhero? Probably more of a villain.
Is he actually a villain, Jujutsu Kaisen? I haven't seen the series. Like the box is personified or something?
Yeah, that's what felt off. We're talking about the box, but this Ryomen Sukuna thing is a person, right? It's about a person who is so fantastical, the story splits into a lot of different directions.
The big bad.
Wasn't a mummy inside the box? What? Mummy? A mad scientist obsessed with making a copy of Superman. Put a mummified body into a box, and accidentally created a curse instead.
Don't think I've heard that one.
Yep. Is Mr. Beauty's red box really safe? That's what we're here to find out. Maybe there's a super dangerous curse waiting for us.
Okay, I need to see this Ryomen Sukuna guy. Lee Mari, Beauty June, Kutu. This showed up in the previous case. Let me see. What is Kutu? Counter-identified terrorist unit. Okay, that's a mouthful. So there's a team that specializes in neutralizing unidentified terrorist cells to prevent attacks. Whoa, where'd y'all come from and what's with the guns? Let me guess. You core stands need autographs. Hang on, got a pen on me somewhere? Ow, you're hurting me. Watch the antlers, I'll call my lawyers. A Stairway to Limbo strange card depicts a staircase. Heard that it represents someone disappearing into the darkness. Ah, I see. So that's not the one. Sujin Shrine, Interdimensional Elevator, Winno Tenchu. This is the case that was in the previous Urban Myth. So this is the actual Ryomen Sukuna. Doesn't tell me much of anything. It looks like a, what do you call this? Conjoined twin. Except they're conjoined at the back instead of the head. Usually.
Once upon a time, there lived a man of legend, strong and smart, with the strength of 2 grown men. The man's name was Ryomen Sukuna. Emperor Nintoku heard the rumors of Ryomen Sukuna and invited him to his palace in Nara. That alone should be testament enough to his fame at the time. Emperor Nintoku wanted to make use of Ryomen Sukuna's strength and wisdom. However, for reasons unknown, Ryomen Sukuna refused his invitation. Rumors began to fly, and soon he became known as a man who refused to pledge allegiance to his country. However, someone who had heard rumors of his prowess came to him in search of help exterminating the dragon who lived atop Mount Takazawa. Ryomen Sukuna fulfilled this request, and many heralded him as a hero, renowned for his superhuman ability to slay dragons. Yet others feared his power and vilified him for refusing to pledge allegiance to his country. You know, I heard rumors that someone tried to recreate this superhuman being. I mean, it'd definitely be useful to have someone that powerful around the house. If I were a mad scientist, I'd be practicing my evil laugh already. I see. So he's basically a superhuman from old Japan. Let me see. Ryomen Sukuna, real life. Not the Jujutsu Kaisen one. 720 AD, oldest historical records describe Sukuna as a demonic figure, dangerous and stubborn. I see, so it's from that long ago. But the one I keep getting is the Jujutsu Kaisen one. Yeah. As for the actual Sukuna, the guy with 2 arms, extra pair of eyes and mouth, big evil monster guy gun, mad. I see. Yeah, the only one I'm seeing so far is the Jujutsu Kaisen one, and that nothing really goes back to the actual person or concept that was based off of. We'll do further research on that another time. There was a lot of being said about Mr. Beauty's red box. Though it's all rumors, some of them were pretty scary.
No one has an idea what the box supposedly does, but then again, if you lived the curse, then I guess you would know what would happen. So it's just being passed around and people making money off it, I guess.
The requester is Jun Masuyaki, aka Beauty June. Seems like someone who's good at selling people things. I heard he switched from being a host to focusing on beauty foods market. Didn't realize he was into reselling occult stuff too. Wonder if it's a PR stunt. That sounds worrying. There was talk of the red box's previous owner going missing too. Guess all we can do is ask around once we get there.
Well, there's the box. There's this guy, Mr. Pretty Man.
Hello, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I'm Azami Fukurai.
Hi, you're here.
Isn't that Meguriya person coming?
You two have what it takes. You two have what it takes to do this kind of reevaluation?
Director Meguriya can't make it.
Oh, right, in that wheelchair. Oh, wait, he knows about the wheelchair. Has he seen the guy? But we can get on the call for the evaluating part, right?
Yes.
Alright, come on in. Hey, Rina, get some tea for our guest. Oh, this Rina person's actually with him.
I'm glad you're alright, Mr. Masuyaki.
Mayusaki? Oh yeah, I'm fine. The curse seems to have hit my girlfriend Rina, though.
Oh?
She looks okay.
Hey, Rina, get the door. That's the delivery guy.
Girlfriend or maid? I can't exactly tell.
Mr. Beauty doesn't look cursed. Can't stand him though. But Jasmine, make it personal. Making it personal will bias the investigation. Look how you've grown. I'll start by checking the symptoms of the curse, and I'll ask how they got hold of the red box. Okay, go for it.
Well, I can't tell exactly what's going on with him. He does have a bunch of stuff for sale here. This place looks more like a warehouse than it does a apartment. Could be an office. I do want to see what's happening here with the glasses first. We got a little ghosty at the front of the door. There's some bad juju around the box. Is there anything else here? Deliveries. Okay. Let me look at you first.
A shadow holding a cardboard box. This must be Mr. Beauty, right?
Possibly.
Weird shadows are swirling all around the box. I get dizzy if I stare at it for too long. It's because of the patterns, right? I see many hand-like things around the box. That reminds me. There were posts about this red box's lore. Mr. Beauty might have heard something about the previous owner.
From the previous owner. Okay. So, something about the box seems to be legit. Other than that, it could also be like the many hands that touch the box. A little hard to tell. This one's the most mysterious, though. Why is it coming out of the floor?
What is this shadow doing? Is this a hand? From an angle, it looks as if it's grabbing something. Is it looking at the back of the room?
Okay. So we got... let's start from... him towards the door. I hope you'll have a prize for the box sometime today.
Well, we don't really know yet.
I'm pretty busy here, so hurry it up, please.
For the record, may I ask your name and profession?
Do you need those for the evaluation? Not that I mind too much. Jun Mayusaki. I keep on saying Masuyaki. It's Mayusaki. Mayusaki. Jun Mayusaki. I run an online retail business that sells beauty foods. Enough for you?
You work here then?
I have a separate warehouse where I handle orders and send them off. This place is like my home and R&D room. Where's the bed? About the beauty foods?
About the beauty foods you sell.
Aha, a discerning customer. Our concept is beauty and health. We choose the finest ingredients for our products. I'm careful about my own health too. I avoid anything hazardous to my health. Alcohol, cigarettes, all that. I never eat something unless I know what it is. Our products are all curated by me, with no corners cut. Okay. We have a launch upcoming. Beauty June's Miracle Digestive Beauty. This one's super duper, hyper effective. Ingredients are super rare and everyone who tries it reports health improvements are next level. The sub-plan gives you unbelievable savings. Let me sign you up right here, right now. Not really interested, but if you're drinking this stuff too, I guess there's something to that, maybe.
I'll think about it.
Did you check inside the box? Well, he did say, it cursed the girlfriend, but not him, so he must have opened it.
Have you looked inside the box itself?
Oh, no, it's sealed within a fuda. No way I'm gonna open it. You can easily devalue container-type items by doing that.
Did you touch the box?
Well, yes, I did touch it a bit, kinda. I won't get cursed by just touching it, right? Besides, nothing's happened so far. That box hasn't been opened, but we got a scene at the beginning of this episode where someone did open the box. I wasn't sure if it was him or someone else, though.
Do you know anything about the box's lore or something like that?
Yeah, that I did. Something about the family who owned it all dying off?
The whole family?
Wild, yeah? If this lore's the real deal, I'm in for a score, right? This is important stuff. Gotta update the item details. Well, at least he's got his priorities straight, I guess. What are these stuff?
Beauty June's fermented organic protein. Anything else? Wow, the Miracle Digestive Beauty. So, it's true that online shopping businesses get flooded with boxes.
Yeah, they need to ship that stuff out somehow. I guess let's go ahead and do this really quick.
I should compile notes on Mr. Beauty. This case's requester, Masuyaki-san. He is Masuyaki-san. He has a product he's about to launch.
Legendary fan stand blend coffee. Miracle Digestive Beauty. Love seeking water of hope. I mean, to be honest, all of this sounds pretty sketchy, but it is the beauty though. Digestive beauty? I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think it's really the tea itself that helps your digestion. It's more like just a hot water, from what I understand. But I mean, their teas are like tea. A tea is tea. There's nothing magical about it. No, there isn't.
Yes, Beauty June's Miracle Digestive Beauty. Is beauty bow tea?
Or I guess this must be a kanji joke. Red box. Do we have any notes in the red box? Has a pattern of plants crawling on it. Masuyaki-san has it now, but it had previous owners. It seems that bad things happen to all of them. Those are supposed to be plants? It just looks like swirls to me. Okay, Jasmine, anything?
Had too much tea and cake. Grape flavor, must be the liquor in it. I was too busy taking notes to eat anything. Now I wish I had.
What do you think?
What's your gut feeling on this case? Is the artifact really cursed? All things considered, it feels fake to me. But Rina-san seems to have symptoms from the curse. Yeah, Rina-san, she does look kind of pale. Guess we should look into what caused her symptoms.
So, I mean, if it's only affecting a couple of people, the curse is definitely not real. It's probably like a substance of some sort. Maybe a powder? Maybe a spore, that kind of thing. I mean, it was kind of referenced at the very beginning of the game with the chair. So, that's a possibility. Let's look at this thing.
So this red box is the cursed artifact. Sure looks creepy.
Okay, there's dead bugs around it.
Are these dead bugs around the box? Why? I won't touch it just in case.
Could also just be an insecticide that's really strong.
Strange patterns on the outside. Looks ancient. And this warding of Fuda. Or sealing in whatever's inside? I should ask where or how they got the box.
Okay.
I wonder what's inside. Did Mr. Beauty or Arena-san check the contents?
We asked Beauty, but we haven't asked Rina. She seems to be sweating quite a bit. Also a bit on the thin side. Is she smoking? Okay, so if she's smoking, but he doesn't, how does this relationship work if he's health conscious, but she doesn't seem to be quite as? She's a little bit anorexic from what I could tell, though. I don't know if that makes a difference in this case.
Can we talk to you? Can we talk to you for a moment? Are you okay? I've been sick ever since that thing came here.
Thank you for the cake.
Thank you for the tea and cake earlier. Sure. My partner Jasmine really loved the cake. She loved the liquor flavor. I've been eating the cake myself. Don't have the appetite for much else.
Appetite issues?
Is it true that you've been cursed? Things have been weird all over since that thing came in. At first I thought it was me, just a bad day or two. Anything else unusual? No, forget it. You'll think I'm just crazy. I can't. I won't. Oh, it's okay, no pressure. Please forget it for now.
Did you check inside the box?
Have you looked inside the box, perhaps? I didn't, but something came out anyway. Something. A long body, like a snake. A monster like the box's pattern slithered out of the box's seams. It keeps writhing inside me. Huh? Snake? What's going on?
When did the snake first appear?
Since when has a snake been showing up? Since when? Maybe a week ago or so. It keeps on squirming in front of me.
She's getting hallucinations. She can only eat the cake for whatever reason. Not sure what this could be.
Since a week or so ago.
Alright, influencer girlfriend who doesn't look too well right these days.
I should take some notes on Rina-san. Masayuki-san's girlfriend, she supports his business as an influencer. But she's not feeling well lately. What are the symptoms?
Dreamy imaginary voice, snake-like hallucinations, drool-inducing imaginary smells. Definitely the snake. The others could probably come later.
Yeah, she's seeing hallucinations that look like snakes. Sounds so scary. Hope we can lift her curse soon.
Romantic partners, even though I don't really see the... I don't really see it. Girlfriend, influencer, also a business partner, suffering from first box. Takes care of beauty and health, doesn't drink, smoke, or eat anything that might be bad for him. So no fried foods, wow. What a sad life you live. What's this?
10th prize AC Sites Health Foods. They give out trophies for these things. A pricey looking bottle of champagne and a cute little bear. This bear has the same hairstyle as Mr. Beauty. And his paws are heart-shaped. Wow, and the bear's name is June Bear.
Okay, under the bear's bum. We're looking under the bear's butt, really?
There's something under June Bear's bum. Oh, it's a delivery notice. You were absent, so we'll be back tomorrow. Could imagine Mr. Beauty outright ignoring the doorbell when Rina-san isn't here. By the way, the delivery staff's handwriting is all curvy and cute.
I don't think that's cute, but it's pretty stylish. Alright, is there anything else? Let's talk to you.
Hello, how are you?
I'm Ito. I'm in charge of package deliveries for this area. How are you?
Mind if I talk to you for just a bit?
Talk to me? Here for deliveries.
You come here for deliveries?
Yep, Mayusaki-san's into online shopping, so the volume's hefty. I handle all his needs, from send-offs to deliveries to recalls. This area's deliveries are mine too, so I receive the package here and deliver directly. Nobody answered the door yesterday, so this one's a re-delivery.
Sounds like you stop by pretty often.
Pretty often.
You must be busy handling deliveries each day.
Yes, sir. We're a bit short on staff, so it's been busy lately. We do have our days off, though. I usually drink and laze around at home.
This is a broad question, but have you noticed anything about Mayusaki-san recently? As in, has he ever seemed tired, or have you ever felt something was wrong with him?
No, not at all. Though pulling out the sharp tongue could help him calm down a bit. Oh wait, you didn't hear that. Don't tell anyone I said that. Anyways, usually the lady who answers, so I don't really know.
I see. About the lady, Rina-san, how's she doing?
I come here every day, and she just signs the delivery slip and that's it. Sometimes offers me some tea. Not my place to say, but she looks lower energy than usual lately. Okay, so that tracks. And he is a bit of a... He's a bit of a... Oh, businessman, let's just say. Because I don't know another word to describe him at the moment.
You're here for a re-delivery today?
That's right. It's for his business, so I can't just leave it at the door. Okay, I guess that's everything. Let me just make sure there's nothing else here. Okay, and I guess we go talk to him again. About the red box.
Can I ask you about that red box?
Oh, that box? I should be the one asking you that question. It's just a gift from a friend, you know?
A gift from a friend?
Says he got it as a bonus for a bulk order. Sent it over in one of his deliveries. Anyway, how long until you're done evaluating? Wow, he really wants to get rid of it. He really wants to get rid of it.
Can I ask you about the red box's previous owner?
Is that even related to the evaluation?
Well... If it's a cursed artifact, the sender might be important.
Trade secrets are involved, so I'd rather not say. I keep having to tell Rina about this. This kind of business can go downhill with one false impression. So, silence is gold. Makes sense? I have nothing to add. Are you good? I don't really like trade secrets, but okay.
Alright, I understand. That's a problem. Seems important to find out who the sender is. Maybe the shipping label on the box will tell us something.
Good idea. I think we still have some more questions for you.
Rina-san actually seems to be suffering from the curse.
Oh, really? Adds credibility to that box for sure. Okay, you're not worried about her at all?
Huh? Which means it's harmful. Rina-san is in danger too. There's also the possibility that the previous owner means you harm and is cursing you.
Great then. These things sell for more if the curse seems like the real thing. Okay, totally not bothered by this entire thing. So keep looking into it.
Rina-san is in pain, you know?
Yeah, then figure it out for Rina. Okay. Doesn't care about anything at all. Maybe he should get cursed. Okay, well, let's see if there's anything on the box. Nothing on this box. Is there anything else I can look at? This one.
I see various cardboard boxes, but there's no way of telling which one the red box came in. Would the delivery guy know something?
Okay. Delivery guy time?
He must be tired from all the deliveries.
Okay, where'd the box come from?
Have you ever delivered a strange package to Mayusaki-san?
Strange? What kind of package do you mean?
I believe you brought a cardboard box here that contained a cursed artifact.
Cursed? Artifact? You mean like the cursed items you'd find in games or something?
It would have been packaged, so it's probably not obvious, but
About the cardboard boxes?
Have you delivered some unusual cardboard boxes recently?
Recently, let me think. Oh yes, 3 days ago, I brought one that was partly ripped. A week or so ago, there was one that was completely wrapped up with packing tape. Also, 3 weeks ago or something, there was one with a big dent in it. Interesting.
A ripped box, a box with lots of tape, and a dented box.
But they were already like that when I first received them. But he always shouts at me, "Why can't you be more careful? Useless." So unfair. What I'd give to just stitch that mouth of his.
Stitch what?
Oops, thought a lot again. You never heard me say that.
I never heard you. Okay.
Okay, Azame, you need to stop freaking out over every little thing. But also, the guy is a piece of work. Only cares about the business, doesn't care about what happens to his girlfriend. Cursed? Great, the box will sell. Screw her, I guess. Screw everyone else too, as long as he keeps selling stuff. Ah, jeez. Hey, little Kabul, welcome. Alright, I guess let's get some notes on the delivery guy.
What do you say about deliveries to and from Masayaki-san?
Can't mention due to NDA, only handles delivery to Masayaki-san's place, handles everything. Yeah, sends off in deliveries. And recalls.
He seemed rather tired. He probably works really hard every day.
Delivery orders, romantic partners, though I don't really see it. I guess let's check the box really quick and see if there's anything else here.
On closer inspection, some of the cardboard boxes are torn and dented. These must be the packages the delivery guy mentioned. It's not unusual for packaging to get damaged during deliveries. Why is this one covered in so much packing tape?
Examine the unusual cardboard boxes. Can we see here?
Mr. Beauty said the red box was included in the delivery. I wonder the cardboard box it came in might be still around.
Is there anything else I can check out? No, this thing over here at the front door there. I wonder if that's a snake apparition. Okay, nothing. Excuse me. That's a quick sneeze. Anything else from you, Mr.? No. Nothing in the boxes. How about this one? Nothing. Jasmine? Zammy still wanted a cake, but couldn't get any. Alright, girlfriend, anything? Recent cardboard boxes, there we go.
About the packages you've been receiving, were there any boxes with unusual packaging? So, please don't talk about the packaging. June is pretty picky. Whenever we get anything with damaged packaging, he gets mad and yells at the staff for putting the goods at risk. The delivery guy did mention that. He really lost it when that box came in. It was the worst. The cardboard box wasn't damaged, but he went off about the packaging being sloppy.
how goes the case? The case is unusual so far. I'm pretty sure that we're probably dealing with some fumes or spores or dust in the box, and that's causing people to get sick. How the guy isn't sick, I don't know. But also, the guy is a piece of work. Only cares about the business and pretty much nothing else. Not usually a bad mindset, but the welfare of everyone else around him, like, screw them, right? Okay, anyway, boxes sender. What do we have here?
We need to find out the red box's sender. But Mr. Beauty doesn't want to tell us for some reason.
He does seem to have various cards up his sleeve. Have you examined the packaging the box came in? It may have arrived in a distinctive cardboard box.
The delivery guy mentioned there were 3 recent incoming deliveries. A partially ripped cardboard box which he brought here 3 days ago. Another one that was entirely wrapped in packing tape from a week ago. And another one from 3 weeks ago that had a dent in it. You've done so well in gathering clues. I should just sit back and watch. You're here, so if you have any hints...
Alright then. How about the distinctive cardboard boxes? You might be able to categorize them based on whether the package is damaged or just sloppy.
Categorizing the packages. Which cardboard box did the red box arrive in?
Let's see. Does it show when she got sick? I think she got sick like roughly a week ago. Bad health, curse. Curse was about a week ago. Let's see. What else is here? Let me adjust something on the stream. I feel like it might be lagging behind. I thought I had it set to not be DVR, because that kind of hurts the... Yeah, let's try turning this off. Okay. Cardboard box with the one from a week ago, I think, was the... Not the dented one. But it could be the dented one? Let me double check. This one's actually a little bit confusing. Cardboard box partially torn. Cardboard box that's completely wrapped. Cardboard box with a dent. Red box must have come in one of these. When the red box arrived, the cardboard box was not damaged, but the packaging was sloppy and Jun-san was angry. I think you just gave me the answer right there. Cardboard box was not damaged, but the packaging was sloppy. So the sloppy one is partially torn? No. Wrapped in duct tape? No. Okay, so it's probably the one wrapped in duct tape, because that's the one that came in a week ago. Cardboard box was wrapped in packing tape, which was... Wait. Cardboard box with sloppy packaging, which was wrapped in packing tape entirely. No? Doesn't feel right? Entirely wrapped in packing tape? Yeah, I think the word order was wrong. Entirely wrapped in packing tape. There we go. There we go. It was a word order.
The cardboard box with sloppy packaging, which was entirely wrapped with packing tape. Right, Rina-san mentioned feeling unwell around a week ago. Looking closer at the tape-wrapped package might tell us who sent it over. We should go check.
Okay, back to the boxes. It's still here.
This must be it. The one all wrapped up with the packing tape. It really is a mess. Probably took a while to get it open. The shipping label reads Nishitani? Could this Nishitani person be the previous owner? Let's check with Mr. Beauty.
Isn't that gonna just make him mad that you looked at the boxes? Well, Okay, well, previous owner.
Was the red box's previous owner someone called Nishitani?
Wow, how did you know? I took you for just a part-time helper. But maybe you're worth my while.
Worth your while?
I'll tell you then. Yeah, the box's previous owner is a guy called Nishitani. Who is he?
So Nishitani-san was the box's previous owner and he sent it to you.
As a bonus, actually. Why? Is there something going on with Nishitani?
This is just a guess, no offense, but could that red box involve some personal grudge against you in some way?
Yeah, he might just do that. He was mumbling about something when he agreed to throw this into the deal. He's kinda passive-aggressive like that.
I see, noted.
Wow, he's not even worried about that. I don't know what to think. I guess as long as nothing happens to him or his products, he doesn't really care about anything.
There was talk on social about the previous owner going missing. Do they mean this Nishitani-san?
Okay, well, we got everything from here.
We gathered quite a lot of info? Yes, we know who the previous owner was. But what now? Are we evaluating instead of identifying? Good point. I wonder what the director has in mind.
Well, the director will call when he calls.
Really sees all.
Mrs. Ami, how's it going?
Director-san?
It seems that the curse hasn't started spreading yet.
Yes, we're safe and sound. Director, the requester, Mr. Mayusaki. He really wants to know the box's value.
He fails to understand that money is not of importance here.
You mean...
Mrs. Ami, first and foremost, that box is a serious matter.
Seriously?
Kindly ask Mayusaki-san and Rina-san to join us. Let us start the identification. So what could this urban myth be? Because it's just a normal cursed item. I can't think of a urban myth with a cursed... Well, I guess technically speaking, there's like the diamonds for some odd reason. And there was a chair from the beginning of the game, which was apparently real. Great! You're done evaluating?
Well, kinda.
What we will be doing is not an evaluation, but an identification. To determine what kind of curse artifact this red box is, as well as its origins to figure out how to handle it. Value can easily fluctuate with a silver tongue. Oh wait, did I miss something? The question here is whether or not you can survive the curse. Now then, let us begin identifying this box. First, its outward appearance. Curses are focused on various objects, depending on the purpose of the curse itself. Which means that examining the artifact's shape will help you deduce the curse's aim. So, Mrs. Ami, how would you describe this cursed artifact? Broken European doll. Box with pattern design, seashell necklace. I'm assuming there's a curse regarding these other ones, but let's go with pattern design.
It was an old red box with strange patterns drawn on the outside.
Precisely. Boxes are reminiscent of the act of sealing. Here are the geometric patterns drawn on the red box. Geometric patterns are also seen on the clothing and everyday items used in mountainous cultures. They are said to be spiritual patterns, born of communion with the divine. So, Mrs. Ami, in what state was the red box that had these patterns? Completely wrapped in packing tape, warded with a food and unopened. Rina-san might have opened it. She might have opened it, but we're not talking about that right now. We are talking about the red box itself and not the cardboard box, so warded within Fuda and unopened.
It was sealed with the warding of Fuda and no one had opened it. However, both Mayusaki-san and Rina-san had touched the box itself.
Great.
The physical shape of the artifact is important, and I shudder to imagine if they'd open it.
Let us move on then. Cursed artifacts have histories of their own. Some artifacts are new, but cursed boxes are the result of a process. And the story of revenges fulfilled through those curses are passed down as folklore. So, Mrs. Ami, what was the lore around the red box? Killed off an entire bloodline, contains a map to a treasure, not the One Piece. Seals an Oni ogre within. Not that one either. But I think they did mention a whole clan dying off to it, so entire bloodline.
I heard it killed off an entire bloodline from a certain village. A scary legend for just a box.
What's happening? We're trying to figure out what the box is, so we're going through the process of step by step the characteristics of said box and going from there. In a sequestered village at a time when things were less aplenty, it's easy to imagine the terrible conflicts that might have taken place. They may still retain their resentment towards those in power and fame. Thus the curses were born as ways to strike back against the oppressors. We now need to look into whether this lore is actually true. Okay. On to our final question. The red box which bestows curses. Those who have been near this box are already feeling its effects. So, Mrs. Ami, who exactly has been affected by the curse? Mayusaki-san? No. Rina-san? Yes. Possibly also the delivery guy, but he might just be overworked.
It's Rina-san. She looked very ill. Also, she mentioned something snake-like crawling out of the box. And writhing inside her.
Brilliant. Exactly. Of those in this room, only Rina-san has been hit with a curse. A curse that only affects women, and a box which causes it. Only women? Why only women? I'm trying to think right now, ahead of the thing. What spore disease could affect only women? What would even cause it to affect only women? And I'm thinking like estrogen and stuff like that, but I don't know if it goes that deep. I don't know. I don't have any experience with this. Legend telling of the curses killing off an entire bloodline of a village's influential family. Only one cursed artifact fits this description, does it now? What is it then? The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be Kotori Bako. That is a new one for me. What is a Kotori Bako? Bako is box. Kotori could be a bird, but I don't know if that's what that is in this case.
The Kotori Bako?
An urban myth that got attention online as a horror story. It was said to be fiction, but the details were elaborate to the extreme. There were rumors the box actually existed. The story as it was told is as follows. Someone from a settlement was a victim of severe discrimination. They vowed to kill off the entire bloodline of the village head's family. Village head's family, okay. They built a box around the fingers of a child sacrifice and called it the Kotoribako. The curse affects women and children who go near the box, but not grown men. Interesting.
That sounds exactly like the box. Well, what happens if we get cursed?
The horror story itself claims that their insides would twist and rupture, leading to death. Their insides. I can't think of it.
Insides? Twisting and rupturing?
There are two kinds of curses. One targets specific individuals. For example, changing one of the kanji in their name to the kanji for curse. The other curses multiple people indiscriminately, an especially dangerous type of curse. A cursed doll that kills its owner. A cursed chair that kills those who sit in it. Yeah, the one in the beginning of the game. The cursed doll that killed its owner sounds like Chucky. That actually sounds like Chucky a little bit. A puzzle, huh? Wow, where have I heard the second one? For this case, though we don't know whether the curse's effects will mirror those in the story, you should assume a high level of danger while investigating. Okay. Rina should stay away. Mrs. Ami and Miss Jasmine, please leave the place immediately. Huh? What? Is it that bad? And why do you seem so happy about this? 'Cause now you can sell it?
Twisted insides and death? June, we really should send that box back to Nishitani.
Scary. And it seems like the real thing? Okay. Either way, please head to the former owner, Nishitani-san's place, and ask him where he found the box. We may be able to determine how to avoid the curse.
Understood.
Does this guy know nothing about it?
Zami, you know what? Yes? I touched that box just a bit.
Why does this look more funny than it actually is scary? Also, holy crap loud.
And you know, I feel a bit queasy. No, wait, are you serious? But wait, maybe you're just feeling lightheaded, or is it a cold? Yeah. Jasmine?
Jasmine, are you actually okay or not okay?
Yeah. Why, Jasmine, why? No way.
Okay, I need to lower down the sound effects. Those were really loud. Oh, she doesn't look very good.
Are you alright, Jasmine?
Okay, this isn't just in her head, right? She's actually not doing well?
I thought I could sleep it off. You look really pale. Is it because you touched the box? It's okay, Zami. I just feel a little bit sick. Like a bit anemic, maybe? Anyway, heading to this Nishitani guy's place. I can still drive, so no worries. Yeah, I guess.
If she's anemic, she should get some iron in her.
Jasmine, are you really okay? If you're too sick to drive... I said I'm fine. Anyway, what do we need to check on again? Looking for info about Nishitani-san, the box's previous owner. That might lead to the village where the box came from. Going there might help us lift your curse and also Rina-san's curse, right? Slow down, Zami. We don't know if it's a village. Besides, when we checked yesterday, didn't post say the previous owner went missing? Well, let's still do what we can. I'll do my absolute best searching for info on Nishitani-san. You're getting really good at this. Do me a favor and look into the box's curse too. Understood.
Alright then, let me lower the volume for the sound effects, so it's holy crap. So that goes down a little bit, this goes down a little bit too. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. It's me, Nishi-chan. Nishi-chan the treasure hunter. I buy your treasures at top prices. I can come check on any items of interest from antiques to family heirlooms. Dang, he's got a gigantic smile.
Nishi-chan the treasure hunter. This is Nishitani-san, the previous owner? Looks like it. He travels out to buy people's unwanted items. So did he really go missing? I'm curious about that too. We should look into it.
Alright. No. Glasses.
A lot of people seem to be interested in Nishi-chan. You better be okay, Nishitani. Prove that this curse can be broken.
Well, Nishitani is a guy, so maybe it won't affect him. If they're in good condition, we also buy old magazines, clothes, and sometimes even food products.
You can really go and buy that many different kinds of items? It's like a thrift shop. They stock all kinds of things.
My family runs a toy store that's closing down. There's a lot of dead stock, so it'd be great if you could come by.
Dead stock? Like zombies? It's just items still in their original packaging that didn't sell. Dead on the shelves, so dead stock.
We sure can. There's bound to be treasure somewhere in all that dead stock. I'll DM you.
There can be treasure found in old toys?
Yeah, collector's items.
If it's really rare, it could sell for a lot.
What's he doing with the treasure that he buys? Selling overseas, maybe.
Right, so they had to be sold somewhere. There are probably companies that buy them. Are you okay? Don't force yourself to talk. No, if I don't keep talking, my mind will get all foggy. Jasmine...
Oh wow, she's really not doing well. Depending on the items, we sell them to companies in bulk or sell them online.
Online shopping? Do you think he has a website? I bet he's using some online marketplace site. Looks like a pain.
Went all the way to Tohoku today, but came back with nothing. And we had to pay for all that travel. Guess that's how it is when you go out to the sticks.
The sticks? Wow, customers outside the cities could be reading this. Rude guy.
Very rude. This guy's attitude takes a dark turn sometimes. Probably gets a lot of complaints.
With that attitude, customers will get upset. There must be bad reviews. We can get more info from there. Maybe there's a word in this post that stands out?
Yeah. Like this one.
Ah, there is one. Your radar is super accurate, Jasmine. I got you.
Alright, let's get this one first. Nothing. I guess that's too broad. So you do have to combine these two. Brother Yeti of the Forest. that is an awesome name. When my relatives in the country called Nishi-chan the treasure hunter, he bought their antiques at criminally low prices. Should I file a complaint? The problem is that they agreed to sell them for criminally low prices. That they were bought legally, despite the criminally low prices, is kinda on them in the eyes of the law, sadly.
Isn't that a little harsh? If both sides agree to the transaction, what's done is done.
Yeah, that's where I'm coming from too.
I heard he's very selective about what he'll buy. Selective about what he'll buy. Maybe he doesn't buy certain kinds of items.
I heard from a local friend that he lowballs aggressively for people living in the countryside.
What? He seems pretty aggressive with his business. He doesn't exactly look like the nicest salesman.
And that's why he calls him Nishi-chan. I heard he stormed into a temple and demanded to buy historical Buddhist paintings for unbelievably low prices. It's like he's asking for divine punishment.
A historical Buddhist painting? Maybe that does call for divine punishment. Buddhism doesn't deal in punishment. It's more about karma. But forcing your way into a temple? That is pretty extreme.
Yeah, you don't just go into a temple asking to buy their stuff, demanding to buy their stuff. Nishi-chan is has quite the reputation. You reap what you sow. I bet finding that weird box is all part of it.
Does that mean he was cursed because he did bad things? What goes around comes around. That's karma. And someone mentioned the box too. You should probably look into that.
Yeah, we haven't got any clues yet, but we're getting a lot of keywords.
There's a reaction. Looks like a lot of people are interested. I'll look into the weird box. Please do.
Before she said she's only the driver, and now she's actively trying to help because it also affects her now. She wants to get better, and you know what? That's fair. Yeah, I didn't think complaints would go with a weird box. Wow, this guy. That is a face I would love to punch. Holy freaking crap. I mean, in any other context, it might just be like outrageous. Here, though, it is very punchable. Your chance at one of Nishi-chan's treasures. I found the rumored weird box in the warehouse of a village estate. Have a look at this design. What craftsmanship. And he rubbed his face all over it. Maybe it only affects women first, but since he rubbed his face all over it, maybe he'll also get sick.
The Kotoribako in a village estate?
Oh yeah, I didn't read that thing yet.
So that's where he got it? But which village?
Finally found a clue. An antique? What a spectacular design. This will sell for a lot.
Do you think it's valuable? Who knows? It's true the design is unique.
That box I just posted about actually comes with a terrible legend. It should have historical value too.
A terrible legend. When he got the box, he must have heard the story in the village. I see, so the box came with some lore.
Wait, Nishi-chan, don't you get cursed if you have the box?
Cursed? Of course one would think of that. He felt it firsthand.
The weird box in question is now up for sale in Flea Mari. No haggling the price law.
Is it okay to sell a cursed box?
It's okay to sell anything at the second-hand places, sure. Whether or not people will buy it, that's a different story.
Well, it's not a product that violates the law or anything.
Just, curses. The box that took out an entire clan has been a hot topic lately, but isn't that way too expensive? I don't see anyone considering taking the plunge.
Doesn't seem like anyone's going to buy it. Yeah, it had to be the kind of thing someone's really into.
Due to ill health, I will not be taking purchase requests at this time. Please wait until further notice. Rubbing your face all over the box was probably a really bad idea. Well, at least if that's the case, it seems it doesn't affect only women. It affects both men and women that touch the box. So there's something on the box itself. Handle with care indeed.
Ill health? Which means the curse was taking effect by the time he started to post about it.
Nishi-chan isn't feeling well. Could it be the curse at work?
Yep. Does that mean Nishitani was cursed? Oh man, I bet that's what happened. What did you get yourself into, Nishi-chan?
There's a snake-like creature with a geometric pattern in the photo. You guys can see it too, right? No, there's nothing there.
Wait, what? A snake? What does that mean? Do you see it, Jasmine? Rina said something about seeing a snake too. Nothing in the picture, at least to me. Does that mean Nishi-chan saw something there? This is looking grim. The groundwork for a death is all here.
Okay, so we confirmed snake for 2, confirmed ill for touching the box 3. Nishi-chan, are you okay? There's nothing in the photo. Oh my gosh.
There isn't anything in the photo, right? Nope.
Aw man, he must be on something weird, or that box is the real deal. I bet it's the latter.
They're worried. It did post a lot. Come on, is this for real? Nishi-chan hasn't posted anything since. Is he okay? It's already been a week since that scary post. Which means it's been a week since he saw something in his room? Yeah, this seems bad. He can't be contacted? Gone missing? Or dead? Gone missing? Just hope he's alive.
Okay, we got all the clues, but we're not done yet.
Do you guys really think it's a box? I thought the village was built for worship purposes. Wasn't there a place like that? Sugisawa Village or something. Can't say I've heard of that one. Well, what is this Sugisawa Village? Sammy, have you not seen the news? It's super famous as a village-type urban myth.
Okay, I guess we'll look into that and the box. Urban myths. We read about Ryomen Sukuna. Let's start from the village first. There's just a torii gate here, nothing special.
Are you familiar with Sugisawa Village? It's an urban myth that got popular after it was featured on TV. Once you enter this village, you can never leave. It was supposedly located somewhere in Aomori Prefecture before it disappeared from the map. Some people say that a young man in the village was suddenly possessed and attacked the other villagers with an axe. He slaughtered everyone in the village before committing suicide. Sugisawa Village population was annihilated, and maybe that's what happened. Maybe what happened there causes the village to hunger for more victims. Don't go looking for it, or it may discover you, or you may discover to your despair that it's found you instead of. I cannot read today. I didn't have my nap earlier. I'm very tired for some reason, I guess. Don't go looking for it, or you may discover to your despair that it's found you instead. You can check in, but you can't check out. So watch where you walk. I'm pretty sure some people have tried looking this place up. If it's here, it's gotta be real. Sugisawa Village. Oh wow, it actually shows up. Famous urban legend regarding a ghost village in Aomori Prefecture allegedly erased from maps after a brutal 1938 mass axe murder. Legend claims visitors who find the village, often marked by a bloody broken torii gate, never return. Oh, that's why the torii gate is here. But it looks fine here. Never return. It is a legendary, likely fictional site. Likely fictional, but you never know. And that's why people try to look for it and they get lost in the mountains and never heard from again. Okay, let's see what this Kotoribako thing is. So far, we know this Kotoribako only affects women, but the box that we have affects both men and women that touch the box itself. So, already, there's an issue there. But there's something definitely on the box that's causing people to not do so well. Have you heard about the curse box known as the Kotoribako? It bears a curse so powerful it can annihilate your entire bloodline. Only the most hateful of beings could conceive such awfulness. I can tell this curse was born from a deep-seated grudge. It will affect women and children until your family is no more. Such is the curse's hatred that even an unrelated woman or child will be affected if they draw near the box. By the way, do you know what's inside the Kotoribako? I heard it was a child's finger. The more fingers in the box, the stronger the curse becomes. You don't want to fawn over this thing. It's much too dangerous, even as old and sealed up as it is now. It'll get you even if you do nothing wrong. Keep that thing far away from me. Okay. Makes sense. I guess that's everything for now. He really got the artifact from the village? He took something that he really shouldn't have.
All in the name of profit.
I'm pretty sure Nishitani-san found the box at that village. I wonder if someone in the village made the box, or did they bring it over from somewhere else? Homemade or brought in. As long as we find out how the box came to be, we'll know what to do. Are you okay? Not doing great. We've arrived at Nishitani's place. Let's go see if he's here.
Is she gonna be with us? Oh, wow. I guess we start with a door.
Hello? Excuse me.
Door seems to be open.
Nishitani-san? Please, answer the door. Oh no, I hope he isn't dead. Or anything.
Well... Oh! He's there. He's actually alive, but doesn't seem to be doing too well. Surprise. Who are you?
I'm from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We need to talk to you. The box. It's about the box.
Oh, wow. This place looks horrendous.
My brain's starting to shut off. I'll handle this, Jasmine. I'll ask about where the village is so we can undo the curse. Yeah, good idea. Also, push that Nishitani guy for info on why he tried to curse Mr. Beauty. Please take it easy, get some rest. I'll be sure to ask about that.
Okay, well... First things first, let's just check on how Jasmine's doing overall.
I got this, Jasmine. Please get some rest. I'm relying on you. I guess a break here and there.
Are you alright? She's not doing well.
Jasmine, are you alright? Sammy, kinda weird question for ya. You don't see a snake, like what was on the box wrapped around my leg or anything? A snake? Not that I can see. Do you mean you're seeing something like that? Nah, no way. Just playing with you.
Oh, she's seeing the snake now. That's not good.
Jasmine's saying something similar to Rina-san. And so did Nishitani online. Maybe Nishitani-san sees the snake too.
Oh, okay, so we did need to talk to her. Alright, let me just make sure there's nothing else here. Okay, this ghost is here again. The same ghost as the previous place. Anything else here? Curse box. I'm assuming that's him. And there doesn't seem to be anything else here. He's got a scroll, it looks like.
A shadow man holding a box. Is this Nishitani-san? Must be a trace from when he brought in the box from somewhere. A box that is quite smaller than the red box. And also a decorative scroll. The red box must have been here before. I knew it. Strange shadows around the box. Maybe there's some traces that hint at the nature of the box.
What about this thing?
A creepy looking shadow. Looks similar to the one I saw at Mr. Beauty's place. I wonder what it is.
Good question. Trash boxes. Where the box was. Shelves. Lots of shelves. I think I want to talk to... I think I want to examine everything else first before I talk to him.
This room is full of cardboard boxes just like Mr. Beauty's place. I guess that's what it's like to be a treasure hunter. Treasure hunter. A ton of boxes here too. I wonder what's inside. Old toys. They cost more if the boxes there too, I heard.
Yeah, collector's items.
Bookshelves, mostly full of manga. I wonder if these books are valuable too.
More dead insects. It looks like either a cicada or a fly. It's a little hard to tell.
There's an empty space just here. And tons of dead bugs scattered around. Gross. A square imprint in the dust with dead bugs around it. It's the same as Mr. Beauty's place. The red box was here before.
Clue where the box was.
Empty cans and bottles of beer and booze on the floor. Is the curse making him do this, or was he like this anyway? So unhealthy. Boxes packed up with packing tape. Are these sold products that they're about to send off? Nishitani-san's packing is heavy-handed, technically speaking, but crude overall.
Oh wow, he definitely doesn't look as good as he used to in the pictures. Withering away.
Sorry for the sudden visit. We're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We're looking into that box.
Box. That box. I'll tell you everything. Yeah. Our divinity agrees I should.
Could you please tell us anything you know about the box?
The box. The box. Yeah. It's sacred for sure. Those patterns, those are truly divine.
Divine? As in gods? Those patterns? We need to know about the box's curse. Are you cursed as well?
It isn't a curse. A blessing it is. Or is it a curse? Curses are scary.
Did you send it to Mayusaki-san to curse him?
One touch, and you're done. Did Beauty touch it too? Yes. Then we're done. Just as planned. One touch and you're done.
Then you did send it to curse Mr. Beauty?
The told me to.
The book? Which book?
I'm guessing it's gonna be on the shelf somewhere.
Where did you get the box from? Just the address or village name will do.
Box? Village? Oh, yes. That village.
Yes, the village. Tell us where it is.
Box? Which box? Village?
This isn't going anywhere. Maybe we need something to help him talk. Nishitani-san, do you see any snakes around? Like the patterns on the box.
Snakes? Box pattern? Oh yes. Oh yes. On the walls and floors and everywhere. The pattern from the box. The sign of divinity. It comes inside and eats my guts. It will feast on my heart next. It's such a blessing.
Nishitani-san, are you okay? Your heart is next? What do you mean, next as in... If they eat your heart, you'll be doomed.
Ah, he's about to die. Okay, emaciated treasure hunter. I wonder if he's eaten anything since. The girl from the other place was only able to eat cakes these days for some reason. It's probably got to do something with the box.
Nishitani-san was the previous owner of the red box before Masayaki-san. He said something really scary. What did he say the snake would be eating soon?
His hidden stash of potato snacks. Yeah, sure. His pet snake's food doesn't have a pet snake, but it would be his heart.
His heart's gonna be eaten? Too scary. How much of this is even true?
It's definitely a hallucination from what I could tell. Oh wow, Jasmine is also part of the case file now. Accidentally touched a red box but has eaten too many sweets and let her guard down. Keeps getting paler by the minute. Oh jeez. Yeah, anything here? Nope. Anything in the trash? Didn't think so. Okay, shelf.
The book, that book, which book? Maybe this one? Acme Cursing 101, Volume 1? Must be it, but wow, the title.
Let me see, what does a title say? Mario. Manual. It's a manual for curses. I'm not sure what this top one says. I should recognize the kanji, but I don't. I need to brush up on my kanji again.
The author is Tsutomu Kisaragi again? Is this a signed copy? This is a signed copy too. Is Nishitani a fan of his? Kisaragi again. Anyway, we need to figure out this curse first. Diving in. Lifting curses, lifting curses. There we go. Curses are hazardous. You can't mention them, look at them, hear them, or touch them. Once you touch a curse, you'll never be entirely the same again. If the curse was born from hatred, from strong negative emotions towards others, it cannot truly be lifted. Yep. Talk about low expectations. Isn't there something we could do? Types of curses might have something useful. Curses cause a variety of symptoms. In descending order of bestowing cost, instant death curses, progressing curses, temporary curses. Assessing which of the three categories match the symptoms will help you narrow down the possible curse. That's about it for helpful info. Rina-san and Jasmine's symptoms look like they're from progressing curse. That means they're going to get worse and there's no mention of a cure.
Yeah, that's not good, isn't it? Gather clues about the curse. Alright, so what do we know about the curse?
The curse Jasmine and Rina-san are suffering from? How could we undo it?
The answer isn't always straightforward.
But we must do something fast.
Let us focus a bit more on the do something part. There was a book that Nishitani-san consulted about curses. What did it say?
That there are several categories of curses and the symptoms differ.
As far as the symptoms go, no one has died yet, right?
Yeah, so it's probably a progressing curse.
If you read that far, then you should have seen it. That book should have offered some form of hope.
Hope? In that book? Trying to remember. If the curse was born of hatred towards someone specific, it cannot be lifted. Sounds pretty hopeless? Isn't there anything we can do for people who've been cursed? I should reread the quotes from the book that I noted in my journal.
Okay, did you actually write that, or is this one of the things that you just didn't mention? Never touch a curse, you'll never be the same again. If it's hatred, it cannot be lifted. It just says you'll never be the same again. If the person who touched the cursed isn't someone's hatred, it may be possible to lift the curse. Okay, I think that's pretty obvious. I think the wording is wrong though. Okay. We must correctly interpret the situation from the specific elements. Alright, let's go.
If the curse was born of hatred towards someone specific, it cannot be lifted. So it's possible to interpret this quote as a sign of hope.
Okay, let's think it one more time. Okay, it's the first one. If the reason for the curse isn't someone's hatred. There we go. There we go.
If the reason for the curse isn't someone's hatred, it may be possible to lift the curse. Yes, that's definitely a possibility. So as long as the curse from the box wasn't born of hatred towards someone, it's possible to do something about it. To find out what's causing the curse, we'll need to determine where and why the box was made.
Okay, that still doesn't really help us at the moment because we don't know where the box is from. Okay, I guess we'll look at the shelves.
Were any of these things brought home with a red box? Large pile of clothing, maybe secondhand, they have a unique smell. Fragments of leaves, maybe tea or some kind of spice? Laurel, was it?
Oh, here's a scroll.
A decorative scroll. In a plain box of foxglove wood. The scroll itself is in surprisingly good condition. Could this be an antique ink wash painting or something? Let's take a look. A painting of a box with strange patterns coming from it. Is this... I'm pretty sure this was brought here from the village with a red box. And that's about it. Would Nishitani-san remember anything about this decorative scroll?
Okay. Let me just make sure there's nothing else here.
Something brought here with a box, searching. What's this? An old sign? Guess you can find collectors for almost anything. A wooden box. Isn't this a small box I saw through the glasses?
Alright, Troll Jinx, have a good night. Get some rest.
The small box brought here with a red box from the village. Is this box safe? I don't see anything written on it. Fingers crossed this isn't a cursed box too.
I think she needs to start bringing some gloves with her so that if she wants to touch something, she'll be okay. You know, unprotected hands will get you in trouble most of the time.
Scary, but here goes. Nope, empty. It reads tea bowl on the back of the box. Is it keeping the tea bowl somewhere else? I wonder if Nishitani-san will tell us.
Alright, I guess we got enough from there. Let's go and talk to you. I'm assuming it's either in these boxes or the trash can. The box. What happened to Beauty? If he's cursed, I'll drink to that.
Do you remember seeing the painting on this scroll?
The box. A box. It slithers from the box.
Where did you find this?
The old warehouse in the village. Big house. It was with a box.
So the scroll was brought back from the village with a red box.
Village head was killed by that thing. And the one before. And the one before. The Tajima family all died to it.
The Tajima family all killed? So the box's curse was in effect even before Nishitani became its owner.
The scroll was a warning. I warned him about the danger.
This might have been the terrible legend that Mr. Beauty heard from Nishitani.
Okay. We got a family name at least.
Do you remember where you put the tea bowl that was in the small box?
Tea bowl. Tea bowl from the big house.
The big house? So that bowl was from the village too?
That bowl sold for a good sum. The bonus I sent Beauty is complaint-proof too.
I'll get back to you about Mr. Beauty and complaint-proof. But where's the bowl now?
Sold it. Need to send it. But I'm all out of bubble wrap. Have tons of wrapping paper. Make fortune. Once I send it.
So I haven't sent it yet. We should look for it. Nishitani-san, what did you bring back from the village?
Brought back a lot. Not enough wrapping paper though. Too far out there to buy anything. Look all over the house. Grab the calendar off the wall without asking.
A calendar? Are you sure they were okay with that? He had issues even before this curse, it seems.
Their fault for not having wrapping paper ready, right? Let me get these boxes here.
Tempted to open the boxes and search around. Yes, I'm opening these. I'll redo the wrapping later. Is it here? Or here? No? No. Why isn't the table here? Has he already sent it off? Or did he need to send it but threw it away instead?
Okay, I wouldn't have... Maybe that makes sense.
Could the table be here? Countless cans of low malt beer. It smells. Could this be it?
Oh, there it is.
Found the tea bowl. It's tightly wrapped in wrapping paper. This must be the tea bowl he brought back from the village.
Okay, nice. Anything else? I guess we examine it.
Which village did Nishitani-san bring back the Kotori Bako from? We have the tea bowl and decorative scroll here, but there's nothing written on either.
Your plight more or less warrants my appearance.
Imaginary center director growing bolder and bolder.
Nishitani-san brought home a tea bowl and decorative scroll, together with a red box.
I did find those, but they didn't have anything written on them.
Were those the only things he brought back? Seeing how confused Nishitani-san is currently, it may seem there is no way of determining the village of origin. But, have you exhaustively explored all possibilities? Kindly jog your memory again. He mentioned the family, so if you know where the family is from, you could find the village.
The things Nishitani brought home from the village were the tea bowl and scroll. Was there anything else? And could it have clues leading to the village? Was there anything else that might have something about the village written on it?
Decorative scroll, the box, wrapping paper. The wrapping paper that the tea bowl is wrapped around, because it came from the village. I think the word order is incorrect. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's a word order. All right, let's fix that. The wrapping paper that is wrapped around the tea bowl. Really? You're gonna be that picky? The wrapping paper that is wrapped around the wrapping paper that is wrapped around the tea bowl. There we go.
The wrapping paper that's wrapped around the tea bowl? The wrapping paper could be a clue. Nishitani-san said he looked for wrapping paper for the tea bowl and grabbed the calendar from the house. I hope it tells us something. I guess we handed the tea bowl to Nishitani-san.
Okay. I guess we give it to him. Not sure why we can't just look at it ourselves, but...
Show us a table from earlier, please.
This is important merchandise. You mess it up, you buy it.
This wrapping paper around the tea bowl. Yes, it's a calendar from the village's liquor store. And their address is listed too. Hirosuka Village. We need to head to Hirosuka Village.
Dang, we are going very far this time, I'm assuming.
So the Kotori Bako was from Hirosuka Village? Nishitani-san, why did you take the box?
Why? I couldn't take my eyes off when I first saw it. I realized I was holding it. That box is a whole new level from the fakes I've ripped off so far. It's the real deal.
Wow.
The divinity is coming. No one will be safe. No one. I think he's about to die here.
Nishitani-san?
Ah, he just died.
Oh no, please. Nishitani-san, please answer me.
Okay, I was about to say, someone call the ambulance.
Thank you for coming so fast.
Oh. Another Mayusaki's associates. What the hell is going on with that dude? Is there a problem?
No, but... Will Nishitani-san be alright?
He's not dead. It was probably a myocardial infarction or something like that. Infarction. I never can say that word. But it's basically a heart attack. Yeah, it's a heart attack.
I see.
Have a good day.
Sure, thank you for your help. For now, we really need to figure out the curse. Unless we do something, the same thing's going to happen to Jasmine and Rina-san.
Oh, director?
It's from the director.
Are you alright, Mrs. Ami?
Director-san! The box's curse put Nishitani in an ambulance.
Yes, I saw everything. I'll keep watch on Jasmine too.
I need to get to Hirosuka village now.
Good idea. Mrs. Ami, please do head to Hirosuka village.
Okay.
I will have Jasmine on standby and on watch at Mr. Mayusaki's place. She's in no condition for long-distance driving, so you're gonna have to take the train. And if they open the box before we figure out the curse, the damage may be irreversible. You will be handling this investigation alone from here. Mrs. Ami, it is up to you whether we manage to save Jasmine.
But please count on me. I'll do what it takes to help Jasmine.
Alright. Then head to Hirosuka village by taxi. By taxi? How far is this place? That's gonna be expensive. And by the way, make sure the receipt reads Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We're going to expense it to the company. Thank you, boss. Thank you. I mean, yeah, he did say the snake was going to go after his heart next, but I thought that would mean death, not like a heart attack. You know?
So this must be Hirosuka village? That might be one of the residents. Excuse me.
Oh, dang. This guy looks like he's seen things.
Hello?
Sir?
I'm looking for the Tajima family residence.
The Tajima estate? What exactly for? I won't stop you, but blame yourself if anything happens. Heart was attacked. That's a terrible pun.
Yes.
Okay, well, she's here now.
At least I made it here. I feel so anxious without Jasmine.
But you got the boss now.
It's from the director.
It seems you've arrived. Hirosuka village, Tajima family.
Yes, I made it here somehow.
This has been on my mind since visiting Nishitani-san's place. The red box, which is likely a Kotori Bako. Its curse was affecting Nishitani-san, though. Its curse was affecting Nishitani-san, though he is an adult man. Whereas the curse supposedly only affects women and children.
You're right, I remember too. Will I be okay?
Indeed. It's concerning that you show no signs of being cursed. Of those who went near the box, the only two yet to be cursed are Mr. Mayusaki and you, Mrs. Ami. It seems there may be a condition for receiving the curse.
I agree, and gender and age don't seem to be a factor.
Talking to a local might reveal something related. I suspect we will find clues in the Tajima family home.
Understood.
Please be careful, Mrs. Ami. Oh, there's someone here. You there. Beep. You from that Urban something center? Yes. How did you know?
Oh, yes, I am.
Got a call from Megaria earlier. So you're researching cultural properties.
Huh? Cultural properties? Oh, yes, that's exactly right. It's about the cultural properties here. We were hoping to ask you about this home's history and things. And look around if possible, yes.
I see. My name is Hatakeyama. Hatakeyama. I've been placed in charge of maintaining this estate. The owners of this house, the Tajima family, have already passed away around a decade ago. Nobody lives here now, so you can look around freely. Let me know if you have any questions.
I will, thank you.
There is a splotch on your face. Does it have something to do with this place you work at? Okay. Guy is here working on the shelves. There's someone out here with a scroll. This must be Nishitani, because it's the same sprite. And then the warehouse that we can't go into. Let's see this first. I should have looked at the shadows too.
So this is the old warehouse. Will it just open? Nope, it's locked. I should ask Hatakeyama-san.
I'm gonna look at the shadows first. Let's go.
A shadow carrying boxes and things. Probably Nishitani-san? So he did take the red box from this village. Judging from the shadow, it's safe to say that Nishitani-san was here. He has a red box and decorative scroll, but isn't carrying the small box with a T-bowl.
I see. How about this one? This must still be Nishitani, actually.
A shadowy figure. Nishitani-san, perhaps? He seems to be looking around a lot. What is he doing? Looking around pretty suspiciously. One of the T-bowls is missing from the cupboard. Did Nishitani-san steal it? I wonder if Hatakeyama-san knows about that.
Ah, so not only did he lowball people, he also stole stuff. Wow.
Lots of nice dishware. They look pretty expensive. Some of these seem really fancy. There's an empty space here. Looks like a table might have been in this spot.
Okay. Photos.
A series of photos of the dignified elderly. This must be the Tajima family's lineage. Did some of these people die from the box's curse, perhaps? I should ask Hatakeyama-san about that. Hatake. There seems to be a small altar or shrine. A weird-looking plant's vines are entwined around it like snakes. Snakes? No way.
Okay, any info from you? I'll be here, so let me know if you have any questions.
Have you lived in this village and worked this job for a long time?
Yes, been here a long time. Though I usually work on my farm. Ever since Shuzo Tajima passed away about 10 years ago, I've been in charge of maintaining this estate.
I see.
I heard that a distant relative of the Tajima family is living overseas. So they have the rights to this estate and belongings by inheritance.
So the things in this house are owned by those overseas relatives? How about the old warehouse in the back?
The warehouse is supposed to be communal property owned by the village. Supposed to be.
May I ask you about the Tajima family?
They were the village head of Hirusuka village for a long time. The Tajimas are famous around here. They were a distinguished family in this village, but that came to an end with Shuzo-san's passing.
Could you tell me about Shujo Tajima?
You're sounding more and more like a detective. Shujo Tajima was his father's only son. To put it bluntly, he more or less lived off the Tajima family fortune. He never married and played around through his late years, then eventually lost his mind. He stopped showing up, so we came checking on him and found him dead in the warehouse. Heart attack. Oh, same thing as what happened to Nishitani.
He had a heart attack? Sorry to ask this all of a sudden, but there was a box with a pattern design which was probably in this house.
The box? Are you really here to research cultural properties? I don't know where you heard that, but I refuse to talk about it. Let me guess. The man who came the other day, Nishitani, had been babbling away. Insolent thief.
Nishitani-san came here and took away the box, didn't he?
I told you I'm not going to talk about that.
Doesn't seem he'll say anything more. How can I get him to open up?
Warehouse key.
Would you mind unlocking the old warehouse so I can take a look inside?
No, that's off limits. Not a place for strangers. Even us villagers avoid entering unless we really have to.
Oh, okay. I need to think of a way to convince him. About the photos of the Tajima family lineage displayed in the house.
Oh yes, the rugged face on the far left. That's Rinzo Tajima. He was family head 2 generations ago. Made a fortune before the war, through his trade business with South America. He was a powerful landlord of this area. Both the house and old warehouse were built during his time. Loved drinking and was short-tempered, so he had no small number of enemies. Then again, he's said to have lost his mind too, for whatever reason, and died of a heart disease.
Rinzo-san lost his mind and had heart problems too.
His son Shujiro was a previous family head and a stark contrast to his father Rinzo. Kind-hearted and hard-working. But Shujiro passed away too from a heart disease at a young age. Next is Shujiro's son, Shuzo. The Tajima family's only son who died around a decade ago. He was similar to his grandfather Rinzo, but he was a spoiled child. Lost his mind, then had a heart attack.
3 generations of Tajima family heads passed away from heart problems.
Yep, it's definitely a pattern.
About the tea bowl in the small box from the cupboard.
The tea bowl. You know where it's gone to?
Chances are Nishitani's son took it away without permission.
I knew it was him.
It's probably still in Nishitani-san's place, so you should be able to get it back.
Glad to hear that. This estate and the belongings in it are the property of distant relatives of the Tajima family. We'd be in trouble if anything got lost.
I promise we'll bring that tea bowl back, so please tell us about the red box.
Okay. Okay, so he's gonna open up now?
Please tell us about the red box again.
Yes, the red box. It was made by the Tajima head 2 generations ago, Rinzo Tajima.
So they could curse someone?
Curse someone? Who told you such nonsense?
Oh, right. Wait. I thought he made the Kotori Bako.
I don't know what you mean by Kotori Bako, but you could say it was a cursed box.
So the curse did take effect? What happened? To who?
Many of the villagers lost their minds.
Villagers lost their minds? What happened to them?
They eventually died from illnesses of the heart. This happened around my grandfather's time.
Villagers died because of the box. So the story about the box's curse was true.
There's gotta be something on the box that's giving them a heart attack. I'm gonna guess mushrooms. Because usually when something happens with hallucinations, it's usually a mushroom. Now I don't know any of them that gives you a heart attack, but definitely have these hallucinations.
About Nishitani-san.
That thief. Showed up offering to buy dormant treasures from us at good prices. I turned him down, but he kept pushing. I told him the items in the house weren't for sale, and he went for the warehouse. I figured the stuff in there should be fine to go. Fine to let go. He took the red box, decorative scroll, and other things stored there.
Hatakeyama-san, could you please open the warehouse? I won't take long, just a look.
Neither me nor anyone in this village go in that warehouse. We avoid even touching the warehouse key, for fear of catching an unholy curse.
An unholy curse?
There's a small shrine in the courtyard. We keep the key there, as a kind of divine item. If you want to look inside the warehouse, go ahead and take the key from there.
The shrine in the courtyard. Noted. Thank you. It's scary, but I have to save Jasmine.
Then we looked at everything, and then we just went through a whole list of stuff as soon as we talked to him. Alright, anyway, let's get some notes on you.
Hatakeyama-san looks after the Tajima family home, which no longer has any residents. He was looking for something that was taken from a cupboard in the house. What was it?
Acme Cursing 101. Yeah, not that one. Calendar, yes, but also a tea bowl.
That's right, he's looking for a tea bowl from that Nishitani-san took away. He seems worried. I should send it back to him later.
Alright. There seems to be like one more spot here for someone, but should be good enough. Get key.
So the key is supposed to be in here. The vines are in the way. There it is, the key. Time to open up the warehouse.
If you ask me, the vines probably have something to do with the illness, but let's see. How dusty is this place?
This should do it. Going in.
Oh, I see blood.
It's darker than I thought. Let's leave the door open. Yep, there should be enough light to see. If the curse box was made here, maybe we can find out how to undo the curse. Let the investigation begin. Wait, what?
Oh, how did the door close?
No way. Why?
Hatakeyama-san.
Hatakeyama-san, the door just closed. Please let me out. No way. This can't be happening. Jasmine? Alright, I should call the director. No signal! Get a grip, Azami. You need to figure this out yourself. Jasmine is much more danger. I need to find clues on the curse. Go, Azami. But go where? Is there another exit? Windows, back doors. I'll try feeling my way along the wall.
Okay. Well, is there anything else here? Oh, wait, I can't even bring the glasses out. Oh, we can't even do that. But there was blood here. Ooh, patterns. Lots of notes.
Is this a wall?
Oh! Why did that happen?
Wait, snakes? Is this the curse?
Is this a real curse? That can't be right. There's gotta be something about this pattern that's giving people a heart attack.
What exactly is this?
You alright? The door was completely shut.
Hatakeyama-san?
What the? So you weren't the one who closed the door. I warned you. You don't know what this warehouse can do to you.
Tell me something. Are there any snakes around my arm?
I hope you haven't lost your mind already. I don't see anything.
There's nothing, right?
Either way, don't stay in here too long.
Sorry to bother you. I'll look around just a bit longer.
Okay, there's something about that wall. There's definitely blood down here. But what the heck is this red paint made out of? Could it be lead? Huh.
A shadow of a box. Pretty sure it's that red box. The shadow's kinda weird. Who could it be? What are they doing in front of the table?
They're reading something. And then this guy's the last one.
The shadow seems to be holding a big box. Nishitani-san probably? Carry a big box out. What could have been in the box? I should ask Hakatayama-san about the contents of these boxes.
It seems to be everything that he brought with him, minus the teacup. Alright, let's look at this one first.
Stacks of large boxes, many empty boxes too. Big enough for kids to hide in.
Kids?
It's scary, but I don't see any warding of Fudas. I'm going to open this to take a peek. It's empty, but there's a nice strong scent. I wonder what that is. Looks like the boxes here are all empty. I wonder what was in them. Must have been quite a lot in all.
Okay. Scent, not normally a good thing.
A big mortar and a big pestle. Thin shriveled branches of or something laid out on a flat plate.
What are these?
These shriveled thin branches on the plate. Could they be human fingers?
Nah, they don't look anything like human fingers. It's definitely a plant. If I had to guess, it's probably that vine outside. But that doesn't tell me anything on what it is.
No, they're actually dried plants.
Okay.
An old table, and marks on the wall in front of it. Something was displayed here before. Maybe a decorative scroll? Right, the scroll that Nishitani-san had. It was once on the wall here.
Okay. And then the wall.
These patterns, they're the same as the ones on the red box. I remember Nishitani-san saying there were divine patterns or something. I should bring this up with Hakatayama-san too.
Is that everything? Huh. Yep, I guess it's everything. Nothing else that we could figure out, but the patterns are real. Definitely something related to the plants.
The faster I'm out, the better.
Alright, do you have anything else for us? I'm surprised at how young you are for an investigator.
I believe Nishitani-san took away a large box from the warehouse.
A large box. Oh yes, the box of tea. Said to be made by Rinzo 2 generations ago, with a ton of tea leaves in it. 2 generations ago? Why would you even still use that? That's super old.
Tea leaves?
Nishitani mentioned he'd be selling the tea to someone. Is that what the beauty thing is? That there's a guy who sells a lot of food and drinks as an internet business. Wait. Did all the people that drink this tea and touch the box or those symbols happen to them? And the reason why he hasn't been affected by it despite touching the box is because he didn't drink the tea itself? That scammer. So much for health and beauty stuff. He didn't even drink the product himself.
Internet business. As in Mr. Beauty? That would mean the miracle digestive beauty was tea he found here? That reminds me. Mr. Beauty did say the red box was a bonus for a delivery he received. Must have been when he received the delivery for the tea from this village.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was that.
About the patterns drawn inside the warehouse.
Those patterns. They're said to have been drawn by Rinzo Tajima, a family had 2 generations ago.
Someone referred to them as divine patterns.
I've heard from some of the elder villagers that it's more or less the Tatarigami, a fickle deity. The Tatarigami. Tatari is, well, this, I think I learned this from Melty Blood. Tatari is like a rumor? Something like that? No, that's something else. Tatari, an illusion, maybe? Which means that...
Does that mean Rinzo drew the bread box's patterns as he was witnessing the Tatarigami?
You could say it was his last piece of work as he was dying from the Tatarigami's curse. What was he doing there?
What was Rinzo doing in the warehouse?
The old villagers say Rinzo was talking with those patterns.
Talking with them? They speak?
He stood in front of the table and talked for hours. Who knows what he might have been seeing. Okay, there's nothing else. And we still have 2 more clues to go through. Okay, observe everything. Nothing here either. Alright, I guess we gotta go back in. Let's look at the living world first before we go into the spirit world. I guess we're looking at the wall. Nothing. Nothing. Yep, there's Rinzo.
Rinzo-san apparently stood in front of the desk and talked to the patterns. So this must be Rinzo-san then? There's something in his hand. A thick book or notebook? I should check around the table.
Okay, how about you? Nothing. We know that's a box of possibly tea. So what's here?
That book Rinzo-san's shadow was holding. Yes, this must be it. It looks like a diary of sorts. Notably quoted from the shaman I encountered in Southern America. The divine servant doth manifest as a writhing serpentid.
Writhing serpentid. Writhing serpent.
I return with the divine servant. Let's stop here for now. Manifest as a writhing serpentid? So this divine servant is in this estate. What? Guess I should have a look around. Anything else? Crush the fingers to powder, brew and consume. Stop, seriously? Fingers?
It's just a plant, don't worry about it.
Now witness the divine. So you need to brew the fingers and drink it to see those patterns.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was the tea. These things were what the tea is made from. But how does it connect to the box? Okay, back to the wall. We're back here. Okay, well, Wait, let's check you out. Nope, nothing here. Okay, well, I don't know what to do in here, so I guess we're gonna go back out and talk to the guy again. My other hunch is to look at the shrine. But there's nothing there. Fingers in the tea.
Rinzo-san's diary described a way to see the divine. It mentioned severing fingers and putting them on display. Did Rinzo do the unthinkable with actual human
fingers? No, it's not what you think. He was probably referring to those vines you see there.
Vines around the small shrine?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes. Rinzo used to cut the vines up, roast them, and brew them for tea. He showed me the results this once. He showed me the results this once, and they did kind of look like fingers. That said, are those things even good, ST?
I see, that makes sense. Oh my, I read fingers and thought... But anyway, is drinking the tea important here?
Yeah, it is, because you also drank that. From the beauty. Determine the cause of the curse.
Let's think things over for a bit. The patterns on the box are said to be divine. The people who have been cursed are seeing this pattern. Which means,
Take a deep breath, Mrs. Ami.
There was no mention of curses from Rinzo-san, the person who made the box. Clues about the curse and about the divine are all mixed up, and I'm unsure what to make of them.
I see. Then let's go over what we've learned so far. First of all, who was it that mentioned seeing the divine patterns in snakes?
Rina-san and Jasmine and Nishitani-san and Rinzo-san.
Those 4 people who showed symptoms from the curse had something in common.
Something in common? Between Rinzo and the others. The divine patterns, how to see the snakes. Something that those who got cursed had in common. What causes the curse is...
to have... brood... Wait. To have, brewed together? Wait. Was it alcohol? No, oh wait, it might be alcohol too. But no, I don't think alcohol was part of it. But, anyway. To have brewed together... If it said eaten... To have brewed together, alcohol and tea? It's probably something like this. Alcohol and tea.
To have brewed together alcohol and tea doesn't feel right.
No mention of alcohol anywhere, but definitely tea though. Okay, order is wrong. To have alcohol and tea at the same time. Okay, I don't think alcohol still was mentioned anywhere here, so I mean, there was something a little bit alcoholic, I guess, with this... Was it the sweets? Alcohol and the tea interact with each other and cause the sickness. But what is that reaction? I have no freaking clue.
I get it, it's a combination of the two. The alcohol and tea don't do anything separately. Drinking both at the same time is what triggers the curse's symptoms.
This is involved. So I think the only thing left is the identification of what the vine is. There's a lot of things that don't mix with alcohol. Medicine, for one.
Director.
How's it going?
Director, I think I solved this one. The true cause of the curse.
Aha. Your first disillusion, Mrs. Ami. You have come a long way indeed. In 4 episodes? Yeah, it's pretty decent.
The curse that caused harm to Jasmine, Rina-san, and Nishitani-san. It's all from Rinzo-san's tea.
Yeah, but what is a tea made out of? What is that vine that... So I guess the box itself has... There's nothing with the box. But why the image of snakes though? I guess we'll find out.
June, hold on. Are you sure about this?
I'm surrounded by useless idiots. It's not a curse, but because of the tea? Huh? What we want from this box isn't proof of whether it's genuine or not. It's info that will bump up its selling price. Yeah, okay, I get where you're coming from. Some kind of trend-worthy news.
But what about me? I'm actually...
We can just throw this one away. Before we do, might as well check inside in case.
No, please don't, June.
What the? They see the dried up fingers?
How was my dissolution?
A brewed tea from vines. Intriguing.
Mayusaki-san received the red box that once held that tea.
So it was a tea container.
Rinzo-san and Nishitani-san had a regular habit of drinking alcohol.
Jasmine and Rina-san ate the cake and the alcohol used in it, and also drank Masayaki-san's tea. This curse should subside by making sure not to drink any more of Rinzo-san's tea.
We did it!
Or did you? And yet... The curse may not be quite over yet.
Huh? What do you mean? Director?
Call ended. Okay, yeah, open the box. Who's calling now?
Again? Hello, Director, the call dropped just now.
Oh hey, it's Jasmine. She seems to be okay.
Zami? Jasmine?
Oh, never mind, she's not okay.
It's bad. Beauty guy just went ahead and... I told him many times to wait for a report in the box. Inside the box, the curse was there. Jasmine. Jasmine?
Oh! Okay, they all passed out. What's here? What is that?
I wonder what happened in Matsuyaki-san's place.
Mayusaki.
Even by taxi, it'll take me a while to get there. I hope I'm not too late.
And so now we're doing social media research?
No, get a grip, Azami. Maybe Mr. Beauty got cursed by someone else, unrelated to the tea? I'll do some social media research. Let's check if anyone's holding a grudge against Mr. Beauty.
Maybe a lot of people. Oh, now we finally get your name, Chiba Fofi. I don't like the look of that Beauty Jun guy or Jun Mayusaki. He seems to have a lot of issues in business too.
He's getting so much hate. Do a lot of people think of him like that? There may be some people interested in Mayusaki-san's story. Reaction to Beauty Jun? Let's look into it.
I hate him too. That type of person only cares about appearance. Yes, he does.
What do they mean by that? What do they mean by that type of person?
I'm in the beauty foods industry, and I know he has a lot of haters. I think it's harder to find those who aren't haters, aren't his haters at all.
Lots of haters from the same industry, huh? I wonder what made his reputation so bad.
He's just making the beauty industry look bad. Go back to being a host.
Looks bad. I wonder why they think that.
He's not just messing with products, but women as well. He's always having problems with women.
Problems with women. If I keep looking, maybe I can find info leading to the source of the curse. Problems with women seem to be getting a lot of attention. Anyway, let's look into it. Is there anyone who even likes the guy other than his fans? His products are selling, so he must have fans, even though all we're getting here are his haters. If so, they're fans of the guy and not the products. The people who buy his beauty foods have no idea what they're actually consuming. I thought people buy beauty foods to be more beautiful? But there was a weird ingredient in his tea. Yeah. I bet his reviews are the worst in the industry. He has a lot of customer issues. It's a Mayusaki business after all. Customer issues. If there are a lot of hits, I should take a look at this. Okay. Alright, let's see what we have here. Beauty June. Nothing by itself, problems with women. And then let's try Beauty June with customer issues. And let's just try the others by themselves just to make sure. Okay, problems with women, customer issues. And then customer issues. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's start here. Capricorn Year the Horse. Speaking of Beauty June's problems with women, there haven't been many issues since he started dating that Instagram Arena, right? Oh wow, it actually says Instagram instead of a bland product name. Wait, does that mean there are other problems that just don't stand out as much? No, he just used to be so bad that he seems decent now. Rena looks pretty dense. I bet he's playing around behind her back. Why would they think Rena is dense? She doesn't seem that way to me. If he's really doing that, I feel so bad for Rena-san. Beauty is known for paying the big bucks in the clubs. His behavior is also problematic, so he's made a lot of girls cry. His behavior is problematic? I wonder how. I'm impressed Rena can deal with all of that. If my boyfriend did that to me, I'd break up with him on the spot or poison him to death. No, don't admit murder on the internet. Don't do that. What? That's scary. I wonder how Rena-san really feels about Mayusaki-san. Heard about a life-sucking doll recently. Maybe you wrecked the Meb, you wrecked the teddy bear from the collab thing and Beauty gets cursed? Huh? A life-sucking doll? Is that a different way of cursing people? I should look it up. Got an urban legend? Wouldn't be surprised if someone already did. By the way, I heard that porcelain dolls protect you from the life-sucking doll. Sus. How is this person saying such terrifying things in such a calm way? That reminds me, didn't Rena go through something awful for promoting Beauty's products? Something bad happened to Rena-san. I wonder what it was. She did! She was promoting his stuff so much that there was an impurity that was harmful to health or something, and people flooded her account with complaints. But not his. Really? Why Rena when all she did was promote it? It ended up as a recall incident. She had to make a video apologizing while she cried, right? It's not nice, but that video made me laugh. Wow. Recall incident. Rena-san apologizing while crying. I wonder what happened. Alright, we'll look into that. For some reason, Rena was the one to apologize and get all the hate. And she's still dating Beauty? She's gotta have some grudge against him for that. A grudge? I wonder if it's true. Okay, we finally got something. John Doe Anonymous says, honestly speaking, Beauty June's products are trash. He's up to his ears in customer issues and yet has barely stepped forward since that one incident. One incident? Which one are they referring to? The thing that that's messed up about Beauty is he sometimes fires complaints back at his customers who file complaints. It's wild, so hilarious. Complaints back at his customers? I guess he was hurling complaints at Nishitani-san and the delivery guy too. But complaining about your customers, how would that work? How would that work? I guess social media. But his reviews on official online shops are so good. Isn't it weird? No matter where you look, he's got 4.5 stars. I thought if the online reviews were really good, the products were safe.
Not necessarily, no. It's just that they're effective for what people think they're for, I guess. That's because you can buy fake reviews on those shops. I heard it's like 500 yen a review. Wow.
You can buy those? What am I supposed to believe then?
Yeah, I guess pictures would help. I don't know.
All I said was I received a faulty product, but he accused me of lying. I was shocked. This is from the man himself. Is that any way to treat a customer? So Mayusaki-san would complain to the customers about their complaints. It's hard to tell what is a baseless lie and what is the truth with just social media research.
They say you get a full refund if it doesn't work out, but only about 1 in 100 actually try, right?
The only time they actually issue a refund is if the product is broken when you first open it. True, some people just use a product without thinking about whether it's working or not.
That wouldn't be a refund. They just send you a new bottle of the product. If things get broken during shipping, that's on the shipping company. Nothing to do with beauty.
Oh, I see. It's hard to tell whose responsibility it really is.
Biggest customer issue has to be the beauty drink thing. Never seen anything like it. Interesting.
Beauty drink? It's not just beauty? Maybe it's a different product. He has a lot of products in the past too. I wonder what kind of issues he dealt with back then.
Dang, there's a lot to search for this one. Why? Okay. Recall incident. I guess we gotta pair it up with Beauty June. No. Recall incident beauty drink? It's gotta be that one. How about recall incident customer issues? And problems with women. Just had to make sure. We'll do this one here too. And problems with women. Okay. Polarizing bear, but that's a duck.
The beauty drink recall incident was in the magazine once. Everyone's already forgotten. So many issues. So there was a drink product before beauty.
That was quite the incident. There were harmful substances in the drink that caused a lot of people to get sick, right?
Harmful substance? Scary that there could be harmful substances in a drink.
Yeah, well, people will sell what they can sell. You can say he became a household name thanks to that incident. Beauty really knows how to twist viral negative press in his favor. I'm shocked he was able to ward off all those complaints too.
Ward off the complaints, but it went viral. He managed to twist the complaints around harmful substances in his favor?
Beauty's great at PR comebacks. He recalled all the old beauty drinks and sent them a different new product. Okay, so that's what happened.
Great at the PR comeback. Comeback. Reviews seem mixed. Still, he's popular, so I guess it counts as a success?
The one who got all the hate was Rina. Since she promoted it, right? What a horrible guy. He is horrible.
There has to be a reason for that.
Oh, that's the next one.
Rina-san got all the hate. I wonder why.
There has to be a reason for that. Didn't they cover it on Dark Spec News?
It's Dark Spec News again. Let me check with the glasses anyway.
There were no clues here. We still need 2 more clues. Alright, Dark Spec. Dark Spec Beauty June. Dark Spec Beauty Drink. There we go. Dark Spec News, full report on Beauty June's beauty drink recall incident. Did he end up cashing out hundreds of millions of yen? Find out now.
7-digit damages? How many years worth in potato snacks?
How many years worth into potato snacks for 7 digits? I feel like that would be a lot.
Despite the recall, the company is not only alive but thriving. There has to be something nefarious happening in the background. True, 7-digit damages would toss and turn the business. I wonder how Mayusaki-san has handled things.
Oh wow, now we finally get something. There's no way they get off scot-free on both the manufacturing and shipment side. Can't wait to hear there was a cursed delivery truck or something now.
They wouldn't have come out unscathed for sure.
The beauty drinks were manufactured by some OEM company, so they must have claimed damages against them. Only way.
OEM, another obscure term. Sounds like they paid another company for the goods.
I know some of the secret info about this. Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter, buys old stocks from food manufacturers that are going out of business and relabels them to sell. Mayusaki is just a front man. Oh, dang. No wonder there's problems, because these are probably expired or degrading. That's a health issue.
Fake labeling?
Yep, fake labeling. Why do you even know this? Beauty will come for you.
Huh? Mayusaki-san will come for you?
Yeah, he might. Hey, this isn't the Samejima incident, lol, but if that's true, this is serious. Should call the police? Huh? Someone's at the door.
If this was indeed the Samejima incident... Nah, no way. I hope.
Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter, aka Nishitani, pretends to be a pal and business partners of Mayusaki's, but actually hates him for the slave-like treatment.
I wonder if he's saying the truth. Curious to hear the details.
Oh, now we get all the clues? I'm not done yet, I want to read the rest. They're the same ilk as far as online rep goes, but I hope Beauty June gets lost. Tired of seeing him.
I wonder what Mayusaki-san did to this person.
This too shall be wiped out with the upcoming GR. Patience. GR? A great reset. It's a great reset. GR? What's that? Geek Group Reader? No. Peeps in that kind of business are all scammers. Scammers peddling crap to idiots. Stinkin' eco-cycle ruffle. Eco-cycle?
Maybe Mayusaki does have problems, but this is too far.
Bottom line, Beauty is scum with a pretty mask. Ladies, buying from that dude equals your problem.
I should stop here. Not sure I can take any more.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta call it off with the social media stuff. Because it gets a little bit too much. Okay, what's this life-sucking doll? Okay, so this doll with the bloody eyes? Do you have a porcelain doll in your house? It's a type of French doll. If you have one, there's no problem. You're one of the safe ones. But if you don't, you'd better be careful. There is this urban myth called the life-sucking doll. It's especially dangerous to women. It starts with an unpleasant feeling. You'll get a headache and your body will feel tired and sore, but your doctor will say there's nothing wrong with you. Then you'll almost get into an accident. And from there your misfortune will continue to get worse. That's the curse of the doll slowly leeching your life away. You haven't got any new dolls or stuffed toys lately, have you? Maybe you decluttered your house recently and found a doll, and decided to keep it. If so, you might have fallen foul of a life-sucking doll. You can't get rid of it however hard you try. But if you don't do anything about it, you'll get weaker and weaker until you shrivel up and die. But I told you earlier about the bisque doll. If you have one, you'll be saved. The porcelain doll can take its owner's place as the target of the curse, slowly cracking and losing parts as the life-sucking doll feeds. Hey, better it than you, right? Wanna go doll shopping? I mean, if you can't get rid of it, can you destroy it? I would hope you can destroy this thing, otherwise you just have to keep buying porcelain dolls forever. Anyway, I think that might be everything.
Mr. Beauty had so many haters. A lot of them were making assumptions from his public image. But there were a lot of complaints and likely a lot of grudges too. Also, Rina-san's been through a lot. She even had to do a tearful apology. Anyway, I'll go to Mr. Beauty's place and find out for myself.
Okay, well, Jasmine still seems to be okay despite what we saw earlier. At least as good as she can be.
Jasmine, are you okay? I told that guy to wait for a report. How are those two? Mina-san and Mayusaki-san are both groggy, but conscious at least. I'll ask them what happened. What exactly happened to Mayusaki? This is just a possibility, but he may have gotten a different curse. If we can find out what kind of curse it is, we might be able to lift it. You say so. Go ahead and look into that. Please take it easy, Jasmine. Investigation on.
We have a different curse here. That's... Hopefully we can wrap it up with this. I don't know how much more we've got as far as stuff. Okay, this guy seems to have a knife. Whatever this thing is. Something is dancing from the box. There's now a snake around... Or is that a hand? There seems to be a hand around these boxes. Nothing towards the curtains. And everyone's suffering in here.
I can see something around Mr. Beauty's neck. I don't know what it is, but it's scary.
Okay, what's this one?
What the? There's a shadow which looks like a snake's body extending out from the box. Looks like it's headed somewhere. But where exactly?
It's probably headed this way. Snake reaching out from the box.
The snake's body that's reaching out from the box. Could it be connected to this here? So the curse is reaching out from the box and targeting Mr. Beauty.
Ah, this must be the hate grudge.
And this isn't a snake, it's actually a human hand. If there's a human hand, then who put the curse on him? Need to find out.
What about this guy?
Same shadow as the first time we came here. It's kind of scary. The shadow is missing its hand. I wonder if the hands reaching out of the box belong to the shadow. Is it trying to grab Mr. Beauty? Is this shadow the person who holds a grudge against Mr. Beauty? I think I've seen this shadow somewhere. In Shitani-san's place, I think?
Okay, we got something from that. I just want to make sure there's nothing else here. Alright, I guess we'll work from the left to the right on this one.
10th prize trophy of EC Sites. Health Foods category. Pricey champagne and the plush bear with Mr. Beauty bangs. This plush bear looks like a lot... this plushy bear looks a lot like Mr. Beauty. Novelty merch for his fans, perhaps? I don't know what it is, but this plushie feels weird when I touch it. Oh, wait.
Oh, it's got pins in it.
Needles? Dozens of needles are stuck in it. Who did this? Does Mr. Beauty know?
It's probably Rina who's got a grudge against you.
Please get some rest, Jasmine. Don't worry about me. I should be able to handle the investigation. I'm relying on you. I'll examine the red box again, question Mr. Beauty. I'll also check the room in case we might find any new clues. The box was originally found in the Hirosuka village warehouse. Question is, what's in it right now? Oh yeah, good question. Thought I caught a peek. The red box with the lid open. Is it safe to peek in? This box really gives me the creeps.
Well, it's already open, so go ahead.
I should take a look, though I'd rather not. Photos with needles in them, a straw doll, dead bugs. Someone's definitely trying to curse Mr. Beauty.
Okay, is it all Mr. Beauty pictures? It's a little hard to tell here, but I think it was clearer during the cutscene.
Are these teeth? Human teeth? Even I can see there's the real thing. On a different level from trolling or sabotage.
I think Nishitani was missing some teeth. So is this his teeth?
I need to check the whole place. Might find something else too.
Okay.
We should show these photos to Mr. Beauty just to be sure. Something on the bottom.
What does it say? I see death. I see the kanji for death.
There's something written on the bottom of the box too. Strangely shaped letters. I just touched them. Hope I'll be alright.
Letters on the bottom of the box. Okay. Let's look at everything else that's inanimate first.
Stalks of Beauty June's fermented organic protein.
What was organic protein?
Oh, the tea in question was here last time, but it's gone. Did they throw it away? An unopened cardboard box. Maybe one of the orders that were sent back here. Product name Beauty Drink. Must be from back during the recall incident. Oh yes, I need to ask Mr. Beauty and Rina-san about the recall incident.
Okay.
Boxes of returned products. Nothing unusual about them. What? The name on the shipping label. Mr. Mayusaki's name. It reads Mayusaki.
Mayusaki? Mayusashi? I'm assuming in Japanese?
It's almost a childish prank, but there's a curse in itself too. I guess someone rewrote this, but I wonder when it happened. Would Mr. Beauty know something?
Wow, that's actually kind of funny. Okay, we didn't get to check this area before. What's here?
Various things including product samples. Another plushie bear here with bangs like Mr. Beauty's. The product samples look normal enough. Let's check this plushie too. Nothing out of the ordinary, I think.
Okay. We'll talk to Beauty last. And she's still smoking. That's definitely not gonna help her situation right now.
How are you feeling? Please take rest. Please take care. I'm sick. I feel nauseous and feel nauseous too. But I should be okay just talking for a bit. About the miracle digestive beauty you were about to launch. It seems the curse's symptoms appear when you drink both the tea and alcohol. Nishitani was hallucinating too and was hospitalized after suffering a heart attack. So the liquor-flavored cake and that tea were the worst combination ever. I wonder if June avoided drinking that tea because he knew what it was. I was about to take the blame again. I'm glad you let us know before we started selling it.
Beauty drink recall incident.
About the beauty drink recall incident, could you tell us what happened back then? Is it related to what's going on? Sure, I guess. I did a lot of promotion and sold a lot to my followers. But the product itself was something Nishitani dug up somewhere with just the labels redone. It turns out those drinks had harmful substances. How terrible. It must have been stressful for you. I guess. The uproar died down quickly enough, but Jun blamed Nishitani so much. Since then, Nishitani has been doing whatever Jun asks. Nishitani on his end now puts in fallbacks to avoid complaints.
Okay.
That reminds me. Nishitani mentioned that the bonus he sent Mayusaki-san was complaint-proof. Must be about this. This photo? A pic from when he's handing the package to the delivery staff. He sends this over as proof of the package's condition to prevent complaints from Jun's end. I see, so that's what he meant. By the way, this box looks somewhat different from the one Mayusaki-san posted on socials. The ceiling of Afuda is missing. Oh, you're right. But would Nishitani do anything that affects the product? He'd probably be too scared of Jun's claims to do such a thing.
Okay. I think I may have missed something there. Hold up. I need to do a quick water refill. I am out of water. Also a quick restroom break. So be right back. Go ahead and do the same. Get some stretches in, restroom break and everything. Be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's go ahead and try to see if we can wrap this up. I think you're the only one left I have to talk to. Oh, now he's not looking too well.
Mayusaki-san, are you okay? Do you need an ambulance?
Since your center director is a psychic, this can be purged. Exercise, right?
Unless we know the cause, there's nothing we can do.
Then get on it already. If your law turn out useless, I'll... Huh? Something's wrong with my ear? Wait, no good. I'm good. No damage done?
Looks okay for now. I can check the room.
Okay. Speaking of useless, you're useless.
You went ahead and opened the box?
I peeled the warding of Fuda off and opened the lid. There were photos of me full of needles.
We'll take a look at the box itself.
I think we did.
About the plushie bear at the entrance.
Yeah, what?
It has needles in it.
I'm having trouble breathing. And the backs of my eyes hurt too. Why would anyone put needles in my plushie?
Any idea who might have?
How am I supposed to know? You go find out.
Are any of the other plushies pin-cushioned too? Need to check.
Check the other plushies? Okay, well I saw another one, but I didn't see anything there.
By the way, there's the name of the shipping label for one of the delivered packages.
Huh? Mayusa kill? What the hell? Do I find the idiot who did this?
Any idea when this might have been overwritten?
How should I know? Jealous haters? Check who the sender was. I'll make them pay later.
What am I gonna do? Another counterclaim? Could you tell us a bit about the beauty drink recall incident?
How is that even relevant right now? Is that going to fix this curse or what?
That incident might have caused the curse.
That was Nishitani's fault. He went and grabbed stock from a factory that was going out of business. Utter nonsense. And all we did was change the label, so there was no way any weird substances got in. Which means the stuff that was in there was already... Wait. That means the stuff was in there already when... It means the stuff was in there already. Okay. It means the stuff was in there already when Nishitani laid hands on the batch. Or some bugs got in on the way to the customer addresses. And that good-for-nothing delivery dumbass still dares to show his face.
Mr. Beauty seems to blame all his problems on others.
He does. Okay, what, anything on the shelf?
The plushie at the entrance was stuck full of needles. But this one could have been tampered too.
Check the back.
But this one seems fine. Or is this plushie not in the place where something can be done to it?
2 plushies. Okay. Nothing else here. Do we look at the box again?
Lots of photos of Mr. Beauty with needles in them. These look like publicity photos. Maybe they're from his product website? This photo is one where he's holding the product. I saw this one online. Did someone with a grudge print and send it over? He's not looking at the camera in this one. And his clothing is different from the usual. Also, this looks like it was taken somewhere in his home.
Okay, so this must have been Rina, isn't it?
Weird. This photo feels different from the others somehow. I wonder if Rina-san took this one.
Alright, when was the photo taken? Okay, nothing here.
Let's think things over for a bit. The box contains several photos of Mr. Beauty. Most of them seem to be printed from online. But there was one suspicious photo among them. It's likely it was taken by whoever in the source... What? By whomever is the source of the curse. Where was the photo taken, though? You seem to be handling the situation quite well now. It doesn't mean I figured out any of these questions yet, though. The photos in themselves don't seem to tell us much. Was there anything else notably suspicious? The shipping label and the plushy bears. The bear near the entrance was full of needles. The shipping label could probably be sent from anywhere, by anyone. How about the bear? The resident Mr. Mayusaki was unaware that what had happened to it. Someone stuck needles in an object on display. Curses are said to increase in potency, the closer you are to the target. Someone secretly stuck the entrance bear with needles. The one in the back was unharmed. From where was the photo taken and what for? Maybe it was taken... Maybe it was taken with permission, not with permission. Taken on cue, taken secretly from the entrance to curse Mayusaki with. There we go. Maybe it was taken secretly from the entrance to curse Mayusaki with? So whoever took this photo, who cast this curse, is able to come as far as this place's entrance at least? I need to figure out who it could be. Okay. Someone familiar. I guess let's check the boxes? Or Rina. About these photos that were in the box, 2 of them are photos I took that were posted on socials. This one? Yes. And this one. I thought so. The first one was used in the post showing the red box to everyone. Do you remember anything about when you took it? Let me think. When the box was delivered, I think June told me not to touch it and that we need to take a photo first. He gets really pissed if I touch the goods before he does, so I only touched the box that day after the photo. So Mayusaki-san would always be the first to touch them. Okay. When was the sealing of Fuda placed? After he touched it. The red box in question, who might have added the photos and writing to the box, turning it into a cursed box. It's gotta be her. Because how else are the photos gonna get in there? Someone familiar with Mr. Beauty who might have a grudge against him. Not to mention quite a few people fit that description. He seems to make many enemies indeed. Though that makes him a precious candidate for observing curses. Even my imaginary director is the mad scientist type. How do we narrow down the person who cast the curse? We should focus on the timing of each person's actions. The timing of their actions. That reminds me, something was off about the red box that Mr. Beauty received. Yes, the sealing of Fuda. When exactly was that of Fuda put on the red box? The sealing of Fuda was put on the red box after Rina-san, Nishitani-san, after Rina-san received it, I think. Doesn't feel right? Let's see. What's clear currently is that the Fuda wasn't present when Nishitani took this photo. Yet, it was there when the red box was delivered here. Oh, delivered! I guess it was Nishitani then. After Nishitani... Wait. Sealing of Fuda was put on the box. Well, after was correct. After Nishitani sent it over, perhaps? The sealing of Fuda was put on the box after Nishitani-san sent it over, perhaps? Yes, that must be it. Rina-san wouldn't touch the goods before Mr. Beauty does. Nishitani-san is wary of complaints, so he sends complaint-proofing photos. So the sealing of Fuda was probably put on the box after it was sent off.
Okay. I'm still a little confused about some things, but I think it's time for a dissolution again.
Jasmine, how are you feeling? We're closing in on the source of the curse. I think I should be okay. But is Beauty Guy okay, though? I know what you mean. He's looking worse. So now he knows how it feels to be cursed. You're still not doing great. Don't push yourself.
Oh, director's here?
It's from the director. Hello?
Hey you, hurry up and get rid of this curse. I might die, you know? You'll all have to pay for this.
June, you have to calm down.
A rather rude and rowdy welcome. I believe your request was for us to evaluate your cursed artifact. But if you find our services unsatisfactory...
Mr. Mayusaki is former center director. He says we can just wrap up and go home if you prefer.
Oh, wait, okay, I take it back. Satisfied? I mean, really, I'm sorry, so please get rid of this curse.
Alright then, I'll let our director know that we should keep working.
Then I guess we should continue. The purpose of our dissolutions are to take apart the urban myths we've identified, and to bring to light the true nature of each myth. The urban myth that we had identified as a Kotori Bako was gracefully brought to dissolution by our capable investigator, Miss Azami Fukurai. And that would have been the end of the investigation. Yet... Mr. Mayusaki may be running out of time. Let us expedite the dissolution. Okay, what is this second one about? Because I'm confused about that one. Please make it fast, please.
Mayusaki-san.
Okay, Zami, don't worry about this guy. We just need to figure out what this is. If he dies, that's okay. Who cares about him? As you wish. The eye reveals all. Eye opener. Alright. What's this one then? Now, let the dissolution begin.
Yes.
The root of the anomaly, the source of the curse, was the red box. Mr. Mayusaki received this box from Mr. Nishitani, a business associate, and requested an evaluation by our Urban Myth Dissolution Center. So, Ms. Azami, after investigating on-site at Hirusuka Village, what did you find the box to be? A box that curses women and children to death? No. Box with snakes? No. A simple box of tea. A box that Nishitani stole. He stole the teacup, but technically it was a box of tea.
The box itself was just for storing tea.
Great. You definitely uncovered the truth. The hallucinations and heart attacks said to be caused by the curse were actually caused by the tea. The box was feared by the villagers due to its appearance, but it was actually just a box of tea. Or so it seemed. There's something else with the box. Vine fumes. Yet it turned out that the box, supposedly just a box of tea, contained photos and a doll that seemed to be attempts to curse Mayusaki. Curses targeting specific individuals are powerful, and they unfailingly whittle away at the life of whomever is cursed. I'm seeing double. And I'm sweating so much. This one is surprisingly effective. Let us record these observations.
Director-san?
Oh, right. Oh, of course. So, Miss Azami. He got distracted there for a moment. Now, searching for the person who cast the curse, we found something besides the box itself. What were the suspicious items you discovered within this home? Tea and beauty drinks, tea and plushie at the entrance, 2 plushies, plushie at the entrance and shipping labels addressee name. I guess these ones.
The plushie at the entrance and the addressee name on the shipping label were both cursed.
Okay, there we go.
Excellent. The plushie at the entrance had needles stuck into it. And the addressee name on the cardboard box's shipping label also had a curse on it. It seems that whomever cast the curse is steadily edging closer to their target. I find myself looking forward to their next move.
Well, okay. Let us move on.
One point of note is the box originating from the Tajima family estate in Hirusuka village. The question is, why would items cursing Mayusaki-san end up in that box? So, Mrs. Ami. This individual who hated Mayusaki-san so much as to wish death upon him. When did they place the photos and doll inside the box? They were put in the Hirosaka village warehouse, they were put in Nishitani-san's place. They were put in there before the box was delivered to Mayusaki-san's place. They were put in there by breaking into Mayusaki-san's place. They were put in there before the box was delivered to Mayusaki-san. I can't say if they were at Nishitani's, but it was definitely before they got there. It could have been before the box was delivered to Mayusaki-san's place. I see. You seem to have a reason for thinking so. So, Mrs. Ami, kindly indicate the photo that tells us that your hypothesis is true.
Photo of Nishitani-san, Nishitani holding the box, photo plushie, photo shipping label, the box.
The photo of the box that Nishitani-san posted on socials. The box in the photo doesn't have the sealing of Fuda on it. Also, the complaint-proofing photo from Nishitani-san that Rina-san received didn't have the Afuda on it either. Which means that up until Nishitani-san obtained the box from Hirusuka village, the box didn't have the sealing of Fuda put on it. Brilliant. Well done. The sealing of Fuda wasn't present when this photo was taken. Yet the Fuda is there when it reached Mayusaki-san's place. This means that the items cursing Mayusaki-san were placed in the box somewhere on the way.
Okay.
On to the final step. Now, let us zoom in on the individual who cast numerous curses on this home. So, Mrs. Ami, who do you think cast the curses on Mayusaki-san?
Who would? Someone other than these 3? Mayusaki-san himself would not curse himself. Nishitani could curse him. I want to say it's Rina.
I think it was Rina-san. She would have been able to take Mayusaki-san's photo from inside the room. She would have been able to vandalize the plushie. She's also had a terrible experience with a recall incident.
Have you forgotten about the sealing of Fuda? Mayusaki-san took the photo of the box with that Fuda on it, just after the cardboard box was delivered. Rina-san wouldn't have had time to do anything to the box. Okay. Please think it over again. Okay, well, she was a strong suspect. Is it... Is it Mayusaki himself? That seems unlikely.
I believe Mayusaki-san set this up himself.
An intriguing hypothesis. However, though he was initially hoping for added resale value, he is now begging us to lift the curse. He lacks the breathing room to be setting this up. Okay. Is it Nishitani? Because if it's someone other than these 3, the only person who that could be is the delivery guy. But other than the terrible work conditions, why would it be the delivery guy? I'm gonna go with the last one, because I think it might be the delivery guy.
I feel it's someone other than those 3 people.
Oh, it really was, wasn't it? Not Nishitani-san, not Rina-san, not Mayusaki-san. How was I supposed to figure that out? If we had strikes in this game for actual difficulty, I'm not sure if I would have gotten that so easily. So, Mrs. Ami, if it's someone other than these 3 individuals, who could it be? The delivery staff.
The delivery staff who was here the first time we came here. If the sealing of Fuda was missing before sending the package, but in place when it arrived, the Fuda could only have been put on the box during the delivery.
Aha, makes sense.
Also the delivery notice.
Oh, I didn't realize that they were similar. I mean, I wouldn't have thought about it. I mean, this character here is very similar to this character here in style. And this is the delivery slip. Okay, no, I wouldn't have thought of that. Because, I mean, this is pixel art. How accurate would the handwriting be?
There was writing at the bottom of the red box that had similar handwriting as the notice.
Fabulous. Someone able to alter the red box before it was delivered to Mayusaki-san's place. Who had access to Mayusaki-san's entrance and cast a curse with recognizable handwriting? Only one individual fits that description. He is the one who cast the curse on Mayusaki-san. The mystery is now solved. And we only saw the guy once! So that's kind of sneaky, actually. But what did they put in it? Is it actually a curse? So that's it for this curse? There he is. There's our culprit.
Ito-san? Why now?
So it's you. How dare you curse me? You don't have any comeback for that?
Is it really you who cast a curse on Mayusaki-san?
Not a curse, a blessing. The divinity whispered to me. Oh, wait, this is the same thing that Nishitani was saying. Oh, okay, there's something else going on here.
Ito-san?
You little... Oh, look. More for you to complain about. The divinity was right. The curse will snuff you out.
Ito-san, what's going on? Did you drink that tea?
The divinity told me everything. About the curse of death. I pulled out my molars and put them in that box. Just as the divinity said.
Ito-san, the divinity is a hallucination. The tea is showing you illusions.
The divinity exists. They listened to me and taught me how to curse. Everything leads to the Great Reset. Oh, this again. Why did you do all this? Why? I told you many times that wasn't my fault. You called me stupid, a moron, good for nothing. Are these complaints I need to pay attention to? It's business we're doing here, right? Yes, just business. Glad you understand. I'll pull out your teeth and use them for the Great Reset. No! Oh. Oh, wow. Jasmine was able to actually get up and punch him.
Jasmine? Guys like him turn to violence so fast.
The great reset is near. I'll see the prophecy fulfilled.
I feel weak.
I'll starve with your teeth instead.
Sorry, Ito-san.
Oh, that bag finally comes into use. It's no longer an accessory, but she actually finally uses it.
Jasmine, are you alright? Not bad, Sammy. Thanks. Okay, well then. Rina-san, could you kindly call the police for help? Will do.
Okay, but do we have a cure for everyone?
Mayusaki-san, Rina-san, this concludes our investigation. We'll be heading out. As you requested, the center will take care of this box.
Yeah, I never want to see it again. Take it and go. But what about the, what about everything else? Well, they seem to be better now.
June, will you be alright?
Yeah, feel much better already. Oh yeah, police just called. That pathetic delivery guy? He vomited blood in the squad car and was hospitalized. Said the snake was eating him. Maybe the curse backfired.
I don't know.
But, what a scare today. Didn't think curses even existed. Ugh. If the curse was born of hatred towards someone specific, it's not easily... It cannot be removed. He's still gonna die. It cannot truly be lifted.
June?
Oh, there he goes. He be dead now. I'm still wondering what that was in there. And we have a different scene with Jasmine and the YouTube video. 40 minutes for the video. Oh, it's a 48 minutes. The cursed relic we handled in this case brought harm to our investigators too. Was this curse indiscriminate, or was it aimed at a specific individual? Let us go over the case reports together. And this is Jasmine.
The activists, so-called Zimmers, arrested for their assembly intrusion. It turns out they are following orders from an unknown entity.
Who is speaking? Oh, it's that guy.
The Samizima admin, correct?
Just as you predicted. Assistant Commissioner Tamarigi. Yeah, I knew you were a cop. I mean, that was kind of obvious.
I'm thinking of playing the closet a visit.
The closet?
I'll need paperwork for that.
I can approve that. Something on your mind?
The Illuminate cards. I feel someone might be handing them out with specific intent.
So the Urban Myth Dissolution Center is being caught up in that agenda.
I'll need research to assess the possibility.
Understood. I will let the librarian know. Jasmine seems to have recovered.
Also, I brought the box itself. It turns out it wasn't a curse, but because of the tea.
Fantastic. Very well done, Mrs. Ami.
Huh?
It seems that this case, too, was prophesized in this card. Got another one. The seeds we have sown are blooming beautifully one by one. The first, the second, the third. And today the fourth card too has fulfilled this prophecy. We have but 2 cards left. when the countdown reaches 0. You're gonna pull that thing off your face now? Oh, you did. Devastation and judgment shall be upon us. Behold the great reset. Behold the great reset. I guess that's all the replies. Got you. Well, that one was actually a big head scratcher. Like, okay. Let me get back up here. So today's case was a bit of a head scratcher. I guess eventually it became obvious that something was going on with the tea and alcohol. But I'm still a little bit confused about what actually happened at the very end there. Definitely some kind of poison was there, but targeting him specifically. I guess it was because he opened the box that he got the full brunt of what was inside the box. But everyone else that was affected got hallucinations. Definitely tea-related hallucinations with a little bit of alcohol, I guess. But interesting. I definitely wouldn't have guessed the delivery driver, not delivery driver, the delivery guy would have been our culprit here. But I guess with the timing of everything, it kind of just makes sense. He would be the only one left. And considering other people were also affected, well, yeah, I guess he was the only one left that we could possibly blame, as weird as the case progressed. I'm glad though that Zami finally got something, like she finally figured something out on her own. It's just that there was something else there that complicated things. It did look like a genuine curse though, with the voodoo doll and I guess everything that was inside the box. So yeah, anyway, this particular case was fairly interesting. Sorry about the narration throughout the video. I am apparently more tired than I thought I was, so hopefully next time won't be so messy. But anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for being here. We will be back next week for another case. I'm not sure how long. We do have at least 2 more cases left, because they said we had 2 cards left. But also, I think the Steam achievements kind of spoiled me a little bit with the achievements. Each achievement is basically completing a chapter. So we have at least 2 chapters left. How long will they be? Probably about the same as this one. But we'll still keep it to 1 a week, unless the next one is like particularly short. Then we may just rush to the end, unless the end is super long. But yeah. For the next Urban Myth Dissolution Center episode, I will see you next time, if I don't see you before then. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good rest of your day, and see ya.